Brother Alari Slade, give me a history check.
Yes, I can do that. Listen, that one.
Oh. Yes, you once had a meeting with a group of satyrs from Inakana. However, you were so drunk you don't remember a damn thing. Welcome along to episode 7 of Drathnor Keep, Eldessa, where we will be finishing up some cultists and seeing what happens. Today I have playing with me Jamel.
Hey. Jamel here, playing Atheron. I mean, not Atheron, sorry, fucking Leo. Wrong campaign. Yeah. Wild Magic Sorcerer, expect some instability.
He's usually more enthusiastic, guys, I promise. We have Josh.
Hey, I'm Josh. I'll be playing Maverick, who is a necrotic sorcerer who's trying to find love in a hopeless place.
And on the Rihanna theme, we have Kira.
Hello, I'm Kira, and I'll be playing Lucius Claudius Festorius, the future undisputed god of Drathnor Keep.
Oh.
Bow.
Yes, and Lord of Disturbia. We have Rook.
Hello, I'm Matt. I'm playing Rook, who is a really cool barbarian orc.
Fantastic. Can we stand under your umbrella?
Sure.
We have shining bright like a diamond, Kenna. Or Alora, sorry.
Hi, I'm Alora. I'm playing Kenna. She's a Drake Warden Ranger.
And bringing the Christmas music, and no Rihanna, is Brother Alari Slade.
Hi, I'm Cal. I'll be playing Brother Alari, Peace Domain Cleric, and occasionally a Water Genasi.
Beautiful. I look forward to it. Right, we left off last episode with you having sloped your way through the sewers through a series of interdimensional portals alongside Maldranik, Celine, and Danietta. Celine nearly died as we fought off the mighty cultists. Oh, that's a good question. What happened there? Let me go and see if I can work that out. Yes, as we managed to fight off some mighty cultists, and then all our cameras disappeared, and we never understood why.
Those fiends!
That is again.
Getting pranked.
There we go. Fantastic. Sorry, I don't quite understand how that happened. Anyway, yep, so we finished off some mighty cultists with the assistance of Maldranik and some friends. And so we left off in that sewer. And when we return, you see Maldranik trying to reverse engineer the magic of the portal upon the wall, the gem upon the wall. And finally a portal appears in a turquoise blue on the wall. He says, this looks like it. This is the final portal. Are you ready?
Wait,
Let's get this
is
over
that not
with.
is that not the way back then, or?
Oh, this is hopefully a new place.
Do we have a way to scout without actually going through?
Andranik turns to you and says, I'm done with caution. And he steps through the portal. Flanked by Deline and Deline and Sanietta, yes, that's it. As they flank him. And yeah, and the party is left to follow.
Oh, good. The dragon's not afraid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
that's
course.
a great sign.
He's only been alive for, what, thousands of years. Now, us wants to cut us down in the prime of our life. Alright, fuck it, let's go, whatever.
That is the most British Lucius has ever sounded. Let's go!
Right?
Okay,
Fuck, we're doing it.
as you all step through the portal.
Larry's gonna shoot heroism at Lucius right before you go through the portal.
Oh, how kind. As you step through the portal, you see 3 red-robed cultists prodding and poking at a group of people who look battered, beaten down, haggard, and they are chained to the wall. As you look on, one of the females lets out a quiet whimper of pain, but you can feel a tension in the air, almost heat coming from Maldranik, as he gutturally utters out the words, "Those are my townspeople." He holds his hand out and 3 cultists are dragged close and suspended within the air. He screams. These are citizens of Drathnor Keep. How dare you! And he fires a small green dart into each of them. And you see them racking their bodies with agony. These are human cultists. He uses his other hand to lower their masks. And he screams, "My citizens!" And he fires another one. And another one. And another one. You can see now the cultists are dying, but he doesn't care. He doesn't cease. He fires another and another and another, playing out his rage, his helplessness, over and over again on the cultists. As you look
as he does this, I'm just gonna mutter under my breath. Also, now he cares about the townspeople.
Apparently so. As you look behind him, Danietta dashes over to the citizens, the homeless folk that nobody remembered to care about. And she unchains them from the wall. She heals their wounds. She hands them food from a pouch and water from a skin. And you see one younger girl, redhead. She looks bedraggled. She looks ruined by this experience. There's a depth and darkness to her eyes as they're sunken into their sockets. As you turn behind you, you still see Maldranik over and over again. These bodies are... they're not even corpses anymore. They are ruined.
That's a shame. I was hoping Rodrak would leave them at least alive, just enough so he could do this in the next day, and the day after, and the day after, and get information from
No
them
one
while
has
he's
time
doing it.
for that, Leovold.
Oh well.
Now, Janek, are you quite finished? They're dead. It's over.
He's not finished. But...
Well, at least Rodrak has a good flair for overkill, so...
At this moment, you see, stepping through in front of you, coming out the same portal you just came through, so sorry, behind you is what I mean. One particular character. And you hear a low voice rumble out. You can put down my minions now. And
So,
you'll see a robotic figure standing before you, but this is no normal robotic figure. He is cloaked not in red but in black. He stands 9 foot tall, and in each hand there are no hands but 2 blades. Think Edward Scissorhands, but slightly more dangerous. I will need you all to roll initiative as the final fight begins. Oh, I've got the wrong party. Hold on a second, sorry. Let me go and grab Drathnor Keep. Because that is going to be a lot easier for them.
Sorry, you said he was a robot, right?
He is most definitely some form of construct. Oh, come on. Work for me, stupid thing. Thank you. There we go. Okay, Kenny, your initiative, please.
6.
Sorry?
6.
Doesn't happen very often, does it? Leovold!
It's a 9.
Lucius.
19.
It's more like it. Brother Alari Slade.
13.
Maverick.
Also 13.
And Rook.
Nat 20, 23.
Oh, you will have advantage on your first action. Oh dear, but you will not be going first.
Did the effects wear off from the potions we took?
Yes.
Okay.
You stand as your base selves. And as you group up, this black-robed figure raises a bladed hand, points it out towards you, and crackles forth from both hands a bolt of lightning. Let's have a little look. Oh. Kenna. Does a 34 hit you?
My gosh. Yeah, it does.
You take 28 points of lightning damage.
Question. I never got down all the defenses from my boot. The resistances.
Yes, fire
that
and
come into
lava
play?
pretty much, and anything that was hitting your feet. This is hitting you right on the face, I'm afraid. Boots
Okay.
will not be helping you. And you guys have a problem as this bounces on to Brother Alari's Slade. Dealing 22 lightning damage. And then on to
Ow.
Danietta. Oh, those dice. Oh, that's three ones. That is 8 lightning damage. And finally, onto Maverick, dealing 22 lightning damage. Rook, you're up.
We're in range just to go right up into his face,
He
right?
is 5 foot away.
All right, I'm going to, after seeing all my friends get hit before we could even do anything, I'm gonna just like, and run and just like smash him with my axe, battle axe.
Okay,
That yelling was me raging.
I guessed as much. And you will be rolling with advantage, although at this particular moment you do not know why.
My second one was a nat 20 to hit.
Okay, as you swing your axe down, you see the purple flames of a fairy fire lighting the enemy. That is why you have advantage. As Danietta stands far away, holding what appears to be 3 wands in one hand, pointing them out. You will have to wait and see what the other 2 effects were. The 27 hits. Give me your damage, please.
18.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack again.
Beautiful. Please do.
Do I have advantage
You
on that
still
one
have
too, or no?
advantage, yeah. Every single one of you would have advantage to hit.
All right, so 24
That'll hit.
for another 11 damage.
Okay. At this moment, you see 2 pedestals behind you, right and left, rise up to the ceiling. Sorry, does that conclude your turn, Rook? You don't have anything
Yes,
else
I'm
left
done.
to do? Right, okay,
Yep.
just checking.
I'm
You
done.
see the 2 portals rise up, and through it come 2 red-robed figures. And shambling next to them, 2 undead monsters that appear to be 4-armed and huge in size. I will need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, as you stare upon the horrifying visages of these enemies. Sick roll, Maverick.
That's a Josh roll.
Did anybody else get below a 12?
12 is safe. Oh, okay, I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
safe.
I got blow.
Rook, Maverick, you are frightened. Everybody else, you are fine. You will be able to roll a wisdom save at the end of your next turn. And that brings us to Lucius.
I'm going to pull my sword and say, Maldrenic, wake up! Everyone else, spread out! And I'm going to run to like the other side of the this black one, and I'm going to attack.
Okay, just for reference, Maverick has discarded said corpses. And is very much focused on the battle.
No, I meant, he has. Okay, I wasn't
sorry,
sure.
Maldranic. But sorry, he just rolled initiative like shit.
Okay.
Actually, it's not too bad. It's the same as you. Yep. Roll to hit for me. Advantage, please.
Look at disappointment.
I'll get
It's
that one.
never going to end.
Yep, that'll hit.
Oh.
The 17 will. The 12 will not.
12 damage.
He doesn't like that. That'll hit too.
16 damage. I'm gonna use stunning strike on him.
Mm-hmm.
He has to make a con save. DC 14.
He shall use his legendary resistance to pass that.
I'm going to spend a key point to Fairy Blows.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit. You can take those as your 2 rolls if you want. Just hit with
Okay.
both. As I'm fairly sure you can't actually miss right now.
11. That's 11 and a 15, and I'm stunning strike again.
On a warrior blows. Okay. That's a 22 con save.
Okay, that's fine. And that's going to end my turn.
Okay. Speaking of the man, Maldranik.
Oh, I'm sorry, and I'm going to move to his right side.
Okay. Maldranik raises his hand and fires one bolt of very, very fine flame. That is 26 fire damage. Okay. Danietta raises her wand and points it at Kenna. Kenna, you are under the effects of haste. You will gain +2 to AC, advantage on any dexterity saving throws, double your movement speed, and 2 actions per turn. And finally, Celine, who has been through a lot. You see tears in her eyes as she looks over at the wounded, and she raises both her hands, letting out a heal for 38 points of health to all of you. Brother Alari Slade.
It's going to be my emboldening bond on Rook and Lucius, and I'm going to spread out from everybody else, just so we don't get all nuked at once, and that's going to be it for me.
Yep, I'm not using a map as there. As far as I'm aware, there is no AoE in this fight. There is only bouncing. So
There is AoE.
Yes, okay, but from their side, I mean. From your side, you have Lucius behind and Rook to the side. Well, I think both of them are flanking either side.
Alright, well, I'm going to need
does that
range
conclude
checks
your
on
turn?
every single enemy when it comes to
Alari,
my
does
turn.
that conclude your turn? Alari, does that conclude your turn?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I had cut out for you there. Maverick, you're up.
Okay, I'd like to walk or briskly jog 30 feet away, please.
Away.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this room is only 20 by 20 foot. You can get 14
Man.
foot to the other side, where you will line up along the beggars against the wall.
It's because he's frightened.
Yes. Well, he doesn't have to walk away because he's frightened. He just gets disadvantage on attacking.
Okay.
He cannot move
fine,
any closer.
I guess I'll just stay in the blast zone. And I need the big boss man to make a wisdom saving throw. As
That's a 29.
Okay. As Maverick has Maverick's spirits rise and a dark green mist kind of surrounds him, he whistles out, but no sound is made. But the big bad guy does at least flinch.
Is that a line of
with that.
damage?
Yes.
Okay, you do, however, hit the two.
Well,
hit one undead zombie.
Well, the pass only halves the damage. It still hits.
Okay. But yeah, you will also hit one zombie on the left-hand side.
Okay. For full damage.
If you guys prefer, I will. Yeah, let me just pull up a map for you. Let me do that because it seems like some of you are wanting this. Where is Rook? Rook stands here. Lucius stands here. Maverick stands. Oh, why do we not have a Maverick counter? Oh, they've renamed themselves? That's not very helpful. I said he was 9 foot tall. I didn't say he was 14 foot wide.
One question, real quick, whilst you're doing that. How many maximum charges did we say the Wand of Chromatic Orbs had again?
3. And if you use
3.
the third, there's a chance it'll blow up in your face.
Yeah.
Which
yeah,
I'd
that's
quite
what I
like to
thought.
see, but you might not.
Yeah, it's just, every time I rest, it just wants to reset the charges, and
I know it will reset the charges at dawn.
No, but I mean on a long rest, and it keeps like resetting charges back to 7 and shit, 'cause it's by default that, isn't it, on the one?
Oh, okay. I can make a custom one at some point.
Yeah, I've just made a note saying it's 3 charges somewhere.
Maldranic is 1, Danietta is 2, and Celine is 3, and they are standing at the back. Maldranic is not. The other 2 are standing at the back of the room. Okay. So yes, you hit the boss and you just clipped the enemy 4, which is the zombie. Give me a damage, please.
so
And he failed his wisdom save.
Okay, so the big boss man takes 12 and the other guy takes 23. I rounded up.
Yeah, I didn't.
Rude.
Well, you say that until you take half damage from the enemy spells, which point you'd like me to round the other way, so... Does that conclude your turn?
Sure.
Leovold, you're up.
Okay,
And these are pretty much 2-foot squares, okay?
yeah,
the size of a
so
person.
no fireball, got it.
You can fireball if you like.
Yeah, fireball everyone. That's not a great idea.
I'd like
I mean, I
to
don't
see.
think Meldrake will give a shit, but everyone else might.
Hmm.
I mean, I think Lucius's clothes are burnt enough for one day.
I'd be okay.
Oh, sorry, Brother Ilari, I've left your token in a very strange place, haven't I? Not what I'm looking for. Carry on. Lucius, what are you doing? Leovold, what are you doing?
Okay, so just checking them out real quick. So 5 enemies in total.
Yes.
Let's go. One sorcery point on this. Just twin this. E1, E2. Rolling to hit with each of these hits here. Just double checking here. Equal to spells level. Right, so it's just the 1 for a first level. Okay. Let's go for
Come on, Jabari,
Chaos Bolt on
Okay,
each of them.
fantastic. Roll to hit, please.
23 to one of them.
No hit. It's the cultist.
And I need to roll a d6 as well for this spell as well.
Okay, what damage type is this?
Fuck, what was the rolls here? Oh, it just got rid of the fucking roll.
That was a 4.
A 7 and a 2, so I need to choose from these. Let's go with psychic damage.
Okay, psychic damage will hit, and it does 9 damage, correct? Plus the 4.
13, yeah.
Yep. Okay, fantastic. He appears
So
on
that's the
phase.
first one.
Roll to hit on the
Second
zombie.
one is hit for 25.
That'll hit.
Going for the same damage type, psychic, and damage is 14.
Okay. Neither of them appear particularly phased. Does that
Fair
conclude your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I've got bonus actions I can take, so...
Marvellous. Kenna, with haste, you are up.
I will step to the side a little bit
Mhm.
and cast Burning Hands on E4 and E3.
Yep.
That's a dexterity saving throw, 15.
Let's say 18 and a 4. Showing the difference in dexterity between the red-robed
Ooh.
cultist and the fat, lumbering zombie.
Really good. That's 16 damage to the one that failed and 8 to the success.
Okay, they don't appear particularly bothered.
And then I will back up some more and I will pull out my bow for my second action and shoot at the boss.
Yeah. Roll to hit with advantage, please. Very far is
yeah.
on it. Do you want a bonus action first?
Yeah. No, I can't.
What?
It's a spell.
Ah, she clever. Tragic.
That was 20 to hit.
That will hit. What
9
exactly has
damage.
happened to my music? We've just entered some sort of interesting forest. 9 damage, you said, yeah?
9 damage infused with 2 fire damage.
Okay, so it's that is all hitting and it is all doing full damage. Just bear with me a second. I'm just going to pick up some actual music. I don't quite know what's happened here. Oh, come on, cooperate, computer. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Sorry, 9 damage. Does that include your turn, or do you get 2 attacks per turn?
9 damage plus 2 fire.
Oh, plus 2 fire. Sorry, I
Um,
thought it was inclusive. Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
That's,
And then a second shot, which is 13 damage.
Okay. Nice.
And I will back up as far as I can, really.
Okay, fantastic. We should now have some music. Does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
Okay. The robotic figure stares straight at Lucius. Lucius, I will need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Oh, wisdom saving throw, sorry. Wisdom saving throw, please. 16.
19. I used the emboldening bond on that.
That'll pass. He then stops his casting and swings and begins to spin on the spot, his blades in hand. Lucius and Rook. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits me.
Yep.
Okay. And that will do. Wow. That'll do 11 to Lucius. Off very light. Yes, that's more like it. That's a 27 to Rook.
Is that piercing damage? What is that?
That is slashing damage. You may half it. Probably a good thing.
Yep.
And it is your turn.
Alright, I will attack him with disadvantage.
Why are you attacking with disadvantage?
I'm frightened.
Yeah, so that would be a straight roll, because you would be attacking with advantage normally.
Oh, okay. Well, first one's a 12. That'll miss.
That'll hit.
Oh, never mind.
Nice.
4. 14 damage.
Okay.
Then my second attack. A 13 for
That'll hit.
11 damage.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action frenzy attack for one more hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 14
That'll hit.
for 9 damage.
At this point, you see suddenly this sort of metal corporeal body begins to sort of crunch inwards and inwards, and he stares down at Maldranik, and he raises his hand, and you see every blow that you have struck, that Lucius has struck, every blow that all of you have struck, begin to strike Maldranik as he soaks all that damage. And I saw that reaction, Maverick. And you see bow shots, you see flames, you see sword hits, punches, everything begin to rain on Maldranik's body. As he deals 181 damage to Maldranik. Be glad that wasn't you. He also...
I need to make a wisdom. Sorry.
Yep, wisdom saving throw, please, at the end of your turn. He then seems to sort of shape out and redeem his swords. He appears to have been healed and has taken a stronger form. What was that, a 16?
Yeah.
Yep, you succeed. You're no longer frightened.
Cool.
Actually, Maverick, did you make one at the end of your turn?
I did, and I failed it.
Okay. Lucius, you're up.
How healed does he look?
Oh, he's untouched. And far stronger than he was before. But his armor now appears to have closed up all the gaps and strengthened with magic. In other words, a 12 ain't gonna hit now.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I just realised I skipped everybody else's turn. I'll come back to that in a second. That'll hit.
17.
Yep.
15.
Oh, you're pumping the deeps right now, Kira. Pumping the deeps.
And I'm not sure what he's going to do. I'm going to spend a key point, and I'm going to do patient defense.
Okay. At this moment, the two mages, the cultists at either side, both fire a fiery bolt, one at Brother Alari Slade and one at Kenna. That is a 18 to hit Kenna,
Misses.
and a 25 to hit Brother Alari.
Yep.
There's also a crit. That is 10 plus 11, 21 fire damage. The shambling zombie horrors step forward and they both swipe at the targets closest to them. This will be... this will be Maverick for E1. And for E4, this will be Rook. That is on Maverick a 10 to hit.
Nice try.
A 21 to hit.
Nice try.
Yes.
Yes, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay, Maverick, you take...
Wait, I thought it was a 10 to hit on Maverick.
Oh, yeah, and the second one was a 21.
He's hitting
That
twice.
multi-attack.
He is multi-attacking, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You took 9 piercing damage. Slashing damage, sorry, slashing damage. And you will need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's 20.
Nice, you pass. Rook, the first one is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
And the second one is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that one might. That is 9 slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
So 12.
Yes, that does not succeed, and for that reason, you...
Wait, can I throw my D4 in that? From
Sure,
Alari?
yes, you can, you can. You need to get a 1.
you
You pass. You pass.
That was cool.
Excellent.
I did get a 1.
That's fine, that's all you needed. At this point, Maldranic fires what appears to be a Chaos Bolt, virtue of Leovold's excellent decision making. That'll hit. That is 34 damage. Danietta fires the third of her wands and fires it up into the air, and a beacon of hope is upon you all. You will have advantage. I think I need to read that. Brother Alari, tell me you have beacon of hope.
I think it's the maximum
Yeah, you do.
heals.
Okay, fantastic. For the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. There we go, that's what I was looking for. A nice description. And then Danietta, Celine, raises her hand towards... Let's find out. Maverick. 70 points of healing. Brother Alari Slade. It is your moment.
Remind me. I know I can't cast 2 spells in the same turn. Does a cantrip count?
Nope, you can cast a cantrip and a bonus action spell.
Perfect. I'm going to Sacred Flame the nearest, I'm going to Sacred Flame the nearest enemy, and I'm going to throw a Sanctuary backwards on the guys cowering, the homeless bull behind us.
Okay. The Sacred Flame is... Wisdom?
It's going to be a Dex save,
It's a Dex, right?
a DC 16.
Yeah, I've got your spell DC. I just couldn't remember if it's Wisdom or Dex. That's a 13, he fails.
That's going to be 11 damage.
Is that by any chance radiant damage?
is radiant.
That will do a humongous amount of damage. As zombies no like radiance. Does that conclude your turn?
That is going to be me.
Okay, the enemy next to you, Maverick, is very wounded. It is your turn.
Is it the undead?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Maverick's spirits rise again. And yeah, just like that, Kira. And a swirl of dark green energy surrounds his hands, and I will blast out a necrotic bolt that will do.
Yep, that'll hit. Tell me that wasn't the whole number.
Yeah, so that'll do 2 damage because a 1d10 and a 1d4 hate me. So so there's that.
By any chance, radiant damage?
Oh.
What type of damage were they, Josh?
It's necrotic.
You're
So,
firing necrotic damage at the zombie.
Yeah, because it does bonus damage to undead. That's the 1d4 bonus.
Ah. Oh, sorry, necrotic. Yes, okay. No, they aren't immune to necrotic. They're immune to poison. You're correct.
Let's see
Yeah.
if I can
They
round
take
this out
2
with a
damage.
third one.
Yeah, give us your wisdom saving throw.
That's a 3.
Sick. We'll leave you there.
So,
There's some
yeah.
dice in my room. Would you like to borrow them?
No, thank you.
Leovold, you're up.
Okay. Right.
Be
so,
concise.
once again. Huh? Sorry?
Be concise, my friend. Kill some
Yeah,
bitches.
yeah. Yeah, I'm doing exactly the same thing. What enemies are there? Which ones are wounded? Badly?
Number 1.
Ones you said?
That's it.
Number 1, just number 1's badly wounded, yeah?
Yep.
Right, okay, let's go for another spellcast on that one, and, number 2 again.
Okay.
Which one am I doing? I'm doing this one again. Actually, no, I'm not. Can I use my sorcery points with the spellcast from Wand of Chromatic Orbs, or...
No.
Okay, so
the wand
I can't,
is a wand, not a sorcerer.
Okay, alright, so it's going to be Chaos Bolt again.
Okay.
Another one.
Yep. Give me the damage
Number
type
1.
first, if you don't mind. After you've hit. After you've hit. Yeah, 22 hits.
Yep, 22's hit. Well, damage type, I only decide that after I roll the damage.
Okay.
That's 3, and so I will choose...
You choose with Chaos Bolt? Don't you roll for it?
Yeah, on hit, target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Choose one of the d8s. Number rolled on that die determines the attack's damage type. So I'm going to choose cold for 3 damage, and then a d6 as well. That's 4 damage.
I think you misunderstand. You need to roll the d8. You roll both d8s, and then you get 2 damage types. And if they both
it says
get the
choose
same-
one of the d8s. The number rolled on that die determines the attack's damage type.
Yes, choose one of your 2 d8s that you rolled for damage.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. Oh, so you are rolling the damage, you're not choosing it.
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you were just picking what damage it did.
Oh, no,
okay,
fuck
like
no.
Chromatic Orb. Right, okay, cool. Carry on.
Right, so that's 4 damage to 1.
Damage type was...
Cold.
Okay, yep, that hits the cultist, and now you roll for the undead monster.
Wait, E1's not dead?
Sorry, I did E2 first. Because I'm
No, I was
weird.
doing A1.
Okay, fine. What, 4 damage?
Yeah.
No, that ain't
Does
killing
that
it.
kill? Oh, really? Son of a bitch. Okay.
No.
Right, the other one, E2.
Okay. He was severely wounded after a 22, not a 4.
That's a 13.
That will miss.
On the, okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Kenny, you're up.
Okay, bonus action Hunter's Mark on the boss,
Yep.
and 4 shots. Is Fairy
Beautiful.
Fire still up?
It is.
Oh, that's really bad. 15.
A 15. Yes, that will hit. That is as low as you can roll, but yes, that will hit. Basically, he casts Mage Armor. That is the effect that has happened. That's all you need to understand. Yep, go on.
10 damage.
Beautiful. Yep.
my gosh, it's so bad. 15 again.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
13 points of damage.
Ooh, he appears to be minorly wounded.
22 to hit. More like
That'll
it.
hit.
9 points of damage.
Yep.
Natural 20 and a 19. You couldn't give me that 19 earlier? Okay.
Get it, girl.
That's 6 doubled 12. 17 points of damage.
Ooh. He is slightly more than mildly wounded.
I did not add a d6 to any of those for my
So
hunter's
roll me a
mark,
46.
so give me just a second. Three twos and a 1. Wow.
Beautiful.
7 more damage.
7 more damage. Okay. Yeah,
That's my turn.
he's definitely phased and pissed off at directly you. That is going to be a 26 to hit. On you,
Hit
Kenna?
me?
Yeah.
Ignoring the 2 people next to him. Okay.
You just did him a lot of damage. He's pissed.
Yeah, 22 you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An orb of fiery light comes out at you. That is 26 fire damage.
Oh, I'm resistant to that.
You're resistant to that. Well, be glad he chose fire. It was
I
a
am a
chromatic
fire
orb. I could have done
genasi,
whatever the
thank you very
fuck I liked. That's what I went for. Okay. That concludes his turn. No, it doesn't. Sorry. No, it doesn't. He then spins in a slashing format. That will be a...
He has disadvantage on hitting me, by the way.
Okay, on you it will be a 31 or a 25. You can pick.
Shit.
Yep. That is 22 damage. Slashing. That might even leave a scratch in the coat. And Rook, that is a 21 to hit you.
Yep.
I'm really sorry for Lucius. That's the second time I've rolled 22 on a 3d8. That is 18 slashing damage to you. But you may now retaliate.
See, I got him, and I got this other asshole to my right now.
Yeah, but don't worry too much about him. He's some shambling zombie thing.
Well, I'm going to take my first swing at the big bad.
Mm-hmm.
As you do, I'm gonna imbue your blade with necrotic energy, giving you a plus 8 damage.
Ooh.
Is that
Well,
on
the first
every
one's
hit or the first hit?
Just the first hit.
Okay.
the first one is I have advantage, right?
Yep.
I rolled a 19 out of 20, so that is a nat 20.
Yep. So you may double the 8 damage added as well. To 16.
16, 5, 13. It's 23, 25 plus 4. That's 29 damage.
That is a mighty blow, and he appears to be wounded. As
I'll take a.
you see, as part of his metal armor is now rent, and dented.
Whew.
29
I'll
damage with one hit. Go for it. Give us another one.
I will set him again for 17. That is 24 to hit
That'll hit.
for 10 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will frenzy attack as a bonus attack thing for a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
5 plus 4, 9, 2, 11 more damage.
Ooh, he appears to be very wounded. At this
My
moment,
turn is over.
At this moment, the shambling zombie, whose turn I skipped last time, sorry, so that's why he's going before Lucius, will swing out twice at Maverick. That's an 11 to hit and a 11 to hit. Sick. He'll skip his turn.
Nice try, zombie.
The mage at the back left, E2, is going to fire at Alari. That is a 26 to hit. And that does, wow, 9 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Ow! I was on a 3d8. You're lucky, friend. The second shambling zombie will swing at Rook twice. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And an 11 to hit.
Nope.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
Yeah. And finally, the last cultist will cast. And he will cast it... Who can he see? Leon. That's an 11 to hit you?
Nope.
No, I don't think so. Lucius, you're up. Before you stands a fairly wounded, mighty monster. And not much else.
Okay, I'm going to take 2 strikes.
Mm-hmm. Oof. I saw that, Larry.
Yeah, so Lucius, you don't
Side
have
your job, too.
heroism anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah. No heroism on Lucius.
15.
Yep.
That's 15 damage.
Yeah. Noted. That'll hit.
10 damage.
Yep, he appears to be very wounded.
Oh, stunning strike.
Legendary resistance. We'll skip that one.
Okay. Key point, Fairy Blows.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Ooh! Big boy.
17 damage.
Ooh! He is brought to his knees with damage.
Stunning strike.
19. That's, passing, I assume.
That's going to end my turn.
Did you not flurry of blows?
Oh, sorry, the second one. Sorry.
Yes, he has 1 HP. Please deal with that. That'll hit.
13.
Describe his demise.
As I pull the sword back and strike him in his face, and he goes to fall, I'm going to grab his chin and bring him back up. Not just yet. And stab my sword into his heart and bring him down. And look toward Maldrenic.
Okay. Maldrenic looks back at you and nods. And he fires a bolt of lightning across it, 4 and 3. I need to make 2 dex saves. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a flopping failure. Okay, enemy 3 is dead. Enemy 4 appears fairly wounded. Danietta will raise her wand at E4, firing a chromatic orb. Is it 28 to hit? Holy shit. Okay, yeah, he's fucked. I rolled 4 10s on a 4d10. He can bye-bye. And finally, Celine will cast another Mass Cure Wounds. She could have rolled like Daniela. That would have been nice. That's 12 points of health to each of you.
Can we get max healing?
Yes, you do. That's 24. Well done, keeping track of my things. For me, Brother Larry Slade, you're up. Before you stands a shambling undead horror who appears very wounded, and a cultist who appears like nobody's touched him for the entire fight.
Probably gonna take out some zombies. I'm also gonna read heroism again and tell Lucius that I owe him 15 temporary hit points. And then I'm going to Sacred Flame the nearest zombie.
Okay, lovely. That is a a -4. Was his next saving throw.
That's gonna be...
Oh no, never mind. That is 3 -4. Sorry, it's a -1.
Ah, is that all?
Yes.
It's only 6.
Okay.
Radiant though.
Except it is radiant, and therefore he is dead. Because he had 9 hit points. Okay, does that conclude your turn?
It's me.
Maverick, we come to you to conclude the battle.
Okay.
Good luck.
Pressure.
Okay, I am gonna run up to E2.
Are you? Did you make your wisdom save last time? Make a wisdom save now
Wait,
because you
he's
forgot
what
last
I'm
time.
scared of?
No, it was the zombie. The zombie's dead, but unfortunately it still lasts a minute. That's what it says. You are frightened for 1 minute. Make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn. I'm sorry, if you'd like to change the rules, be my guest. That is not passing. In the slightest.
He gets advantage.
You do have advantage on wisdom saving throws. Kenner is not wrong. See whether you can roll a 4 instead of a 2. For reference, Josh doesn't have a -8 to wisdom. It just feels like it. Yes, you are not walking up to anybody today, I'm afraid. 5
Minus
range.
8 to everything, really, don't you mean? Or
Yeah, pretty much. His D20 is just a D10.
I believe in you, Maverick. You can end this.
I'll even tell you for free. You've got to do 28 damage.
Oh yeah, because I can do that.
Maybe you can.
I don't have like any ranged like damage spells like for 2nd level or 1st level. I just have cantrips that are ranged.
Then use the
So
third
I'm
level
not doing that. I can't. I've used my 2 3rd level
okay.
spells.
Go on then. Give us something.
Okay, can it make a deck?
Dex saving throw? Let's find out. No, he's borrowed your dice. He's got lower than your wisdom saving throw, amazingly.
Okay, then this is what's gonna happen. So my spirits like rise in front of me all in one line, and ghostly chains appear on their arms and they lash them forward towards it, wrapping around him,
It
dealing
sounds so
3 points
exciting
of damage.
until you say it deals 3 points of damage.
And if it wants to move, it's gonna have to move more.
Okay, Leopold. You're up.
I need to take a moment here to just laugh at that one.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Where's your
that's-
Nat 1 t-shirt, Josh? Right, what are you doing to it?
What am I doing to it? What am I doing to it? That's an excellent question, and I have an excellent answer to you. I'm going to firebolt the fuck. It's a 15 hit.
Yep.
Wow, 5 damage.
Okay. Are you done?
Yes.
Kenna, help these
Yes,
people
I'm
out,
done.
please. The
Yeah,
boss has
okay,
20 HP. Just kill it.
Bonus action, move the mark.
Yep.
And that's a natural 20
Okay,
on
fantastic.
that.
That'll hit.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible roll though. That's 15 damage plus 2 fire damage.
Okay.
Watch me miss my next 3 shots.
I don't think you
That's
can. It's got 11 AC.
Okay, well that's a 12, so that's good.
Please kill it.
Okay, yeah, yeah, I got him.
Okay, marvelous. I like the way that we were able to do 206 damage to the boss, but the 40 HP side mob has lasted forever. Fantastic. As you stand victorious upon the field, you see Maldranik sit on the ground. He's furious with himself, with the state of how things have come. Danietta and Celine attend to the beggars upon the wall. Maldranik looks to you all and says, I failed. I failed you. I failed the people. Look at these people behind you.
Did.
Look at these people behind you. Some of these people have been missing for 8 weeks. We could not find them, yet a bunch of teenagers showed us up.
Yeah, that was pure coincidence on, well...
Celine looks
our
over
part-
and says,
my part, I
Maldranik,
don't
you
know.
couldn't have known. And he said, yes, I could! I could have known. I should have known.
Yes, you should have known.
You're
I
making
think
him
it's
feel
been
so
a
much
really
better,
long
Maverick.
night. Maybe we shouldn't no one say anything we're gonna regret.
No, but it's been a long year, and Yet still, mistake after mistake I make. I have no advice for you. Go forth as you wish. The trip to Telluria must proceed at some point soon. You'll be... Okay. Oh. Sorry. Aha. I've got a sound coming through my headset that's like a shrieking, piercing wail.
Oh dear.
Can't quite work out what it is. Or where it's coming from. Okay, so I hold my headset as far away as I can. He says, you will be accompanied by Matthias for the trip to Telluria, but seeing as you are now the people of most import, I declare you, Brother Alari Slade... Oh, there we go. You, Brother Alari Slade, the new ambassador to Drathnor Keep. And the message that you all carry will be presented by Brother Alari. However, Lorelei and Danietta will both travel with you. But they have long since declined any formal role here. Danietta, will that be okay? Will somebody look after the shop? Yes, that's not a problem. You may depart when you see fit. The sooner the better, but it is up to you. Please.
One major question to ask, though.
Mm-hmm.
What of the rest of these cultists? I'm sure there's going to be more.
Are you? Then you are probably
Yeah.
right.
I saw an army. And an army of undead.
You saw? Why did you see this?
In the minds of the dead.
A strong power. Ah, speak to the undead. Spells from the clerics have not been very effective. But you have.
I am no cleric.
No, you are not. That much is clear. But regardless, your magic seems to serve. And serve you well. Sometimes when you can roll decently. That's not from Maldranic, don't worry. Yes, he says, I'm sure there will be more and I will stay to guard the keep, but what use I will be, I don't know. Regardless. I don't
I'd like
see
to
that...
search.
In a moment I will let you loot all the bodies. In the meantime, I don't see any more coming from this particular area. These portals do not link anywhere else. We must find out how they got through our wards, but we must, more than anything, get the protection of Telluria so that nobody can teleport within this town. That is of the most importance. And as you loot the bodies, you find 352. I don't know what you're meant to do with that. Gold pieces. One signet ring worth approximately 15 gold pieces. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Just add a 0. I see you typing. And upon the actual boss himself, you find only one ring. And this ring appears to have no use to you. But when you put it near the other rings, those rings that allowed you to teleport in, they fuse within it. Within, as if they're all one ring. You now have a ring of teleportation that is charged with 3 charges.
I'm also going to take the head of the boss for myself.
That'll look nice in your pocket. Maybe you can
Neither
wear
of
it to the next masked ball.
Neither of the human cultists
They were the
had,
only people who had the
like,
gold. They didn't
They
have
didn't have
anything
like
else.
papers.
No,
any sort of
no.
clue?
It seems they were summoned in an emergency, not a planned visit. So they turned up with pretty much a robe. Sorry. There's some lovely claws on the mysterious zombie. If any of you are studying alchemy, they will help.
I'll take those as well. And I'll take one of the boss's blades too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
How
those
are you
2 blades,
severing
aren't they?
these blades from his arm? They are fused with metal.
Yeah, just fused together.
They're fused to the arm itself.
Does the arm have a joint? Can I take it from the arm from the joint?
Sure, take the whole arm.
I'll take the whole arm.
Beautiful. I love it. Okay.
I'm thinking as well, if we heat the thing up enough, then surely we might be able to split the blade off the arm. With enough application of fire, we might be able to get the thing hot enough to just be able to break it off.
Perhaps
Possibly.
you could visit the blacksmith.
Maybe
who will
later.
do it for you.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Later.
However,
I could just smash it.
you have now been awake
Later.
for 26 hours. You had a ball on the same very evening, though long ago that feels to us. And it is fair to say that you probably need a rest. You are able to retreat through the turquoise portal and back through the blue portal, and head up to Mikhail's should you wish.
Before we go, I'd like to talk to Daniela.
Of course. What would you like to ask her?
Daniela, I noticed, well, I guess it was just a few hours ago. I feel like I need some sort of enchantment on my weapon.
Ah, yes. They take a while. Perhaps 3 days. I might have something I can loan you in the meantime. Small cost.
Yeah?
Say 150 gold pieces? The enchantment will cost you 750 though.
Okay. I can do that.
Now,
Thank you.
is it fair to say an enchantment that matches your fiery persona might work?
Well, yes and no.
This will enhance the ability of the bow to both hit and deal damage, but might add a little fiery taste of its own.
I do feel like I might have a leg up in that area already. Maybe going one direction only is not the smartest. I myself am rather resistant to damage from flame, and maybe there will be others like that, so maybe something a little different?
Perhaps bolts of the purest lightning?
That would be significantly cooler.
Beautiful. It'll be done, but it'll take 3 days. May I take your bow?
Yes.
Pop by the shop
Thank you.
tomorrow, or today, I guess it is now. Cool. And, visit Claudius, and he is looking after the shop at the moment, and you will be able to, collect a bow from him. I'll leave a note for him.
Thank you.
And sleep well. Oh, one other thing, what are you feeding that friend of yours?
Well, meat from the butcher.
Sensible, but not ideal. Perhaps if you were to visit... Yeah, so do you know the little house next to Bardic Tales? There is a gentleman there by the name of Venuvius. It's a nice name, isn't it? He is a strange fellow. He raises some interesting creatures and looks after them. Nothing as exciting as your friend there, but snakes, adders, etc., and feeds them live feed. You should be able to inquire and possibly get a supply from him for relatively cheap. The more your beautiful companion hunts live food, the faster it will grow and learn.
Oh boy. She's going to be a handful. Thank you.
That's how she should be. Okay. Would the group of you like to get yourself some sleep and find some spell slots?
Please.
Okay, beautiful. As you proceed to Mikhail's tavern, you walk in, bedraggled, blood dripping off your clothes, rents and tears in most of your clothing. Lucius with a singed cloak, fuming, his suit ruined to pieces. Mikhail just takes one look at you guys, says, I'll have something sent to your rooms. Please, sleep well.
As we're walking back up, we're just gonna look at my clothes and look back at Leopold. Fireball, really? Really?
Yeah,
As
yeah
you
sorry about
enter
that
this
one. It
tavern...
had to be done.
Oh, sorry, Labeled.
It had to be done. I'm sorry.
As you enter the tavern, Rook, the young Naria runs up to you and hugs you tightly. And she says, will you come to my father's funeral? It'll be next week. We're holding a small one in Drathnor Keep.
There's a small chance I might be in Taloria, but if I'm here, I will be there.
Thank you. And she sort of sobs into your shoulder. You've now got yourself one burden, if you'd like to add that to your inventory.
Oh, God.
Wow.
As you
Rook
all
Hey,
head
Laurie.
enters the ball with no women and comes back out with one. Wow, Rook. Wow.
as you enter your rooms, Maverick, you see a note under your door. I'm sorry, this isn't from who you think it is. I'm sorry.
And oh, by the way, hey, Alari.
I feel awful now.
You should feel awful.
You can have another note tomorrow, but this one is slightly more relevant. This is from Ithilian. No, that's a total load of absolute panzerpulp.
Are you sure it's not from Alamo? You don't even know the name.
No, it's from the shopkeeper. Let's keep it at that for now while my brain tries to re-gear itself.
Gregorius?
Yes, Gregorius, thank you. This is from Gregorius saying, if you wish to come tonight, see me at 1 a.m. That is it.
Oh, you're going to be tired as fuck, aren't you?
It's currently 10:30 a.m. If you would like to take a long rest, I will allow you all to wake up at 4:30. Welcome to streamer schedule.
Yep, that sounds about right. And oh, hey, Alari. That's one thing I
yes.
did forget to mention just now. If your, just say, burden does require you to be there and you are in Teluria.
That's Rogue.
Oh, sorry, Rook. Sorry, I thought that was Laurie.
No, Alari's burden is no burden at all. He has a little dwarf in his room just chilling.
Okay.
Jeez, Leovold,
Sitting
you
in
really
the
are
ice bucket.
tired.
Yeah, I am tired. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, I thought it was Laurie. Yeah, that's right. Well, okay. Well, for you, Rook, if you do need to get back early and quickly, you do have those rings.
What do you do?
I don't think we should all split up.
I mean, normally I would agree, but, still 5 people in the caravan should be okay to lose just one person.
Well, we'll see how it goes. And thank you very much. And I'll take the ring and just put it in my pocket for now.
Okay, as you all head to your rooms to go to sleep, Kenna, somebody has left you a live chicken in your room. It's very kind of them, isn't it? And it is tied up very nicely down to a table. You will be able to set it free and let Shakar hunt.
I'm going to cover the windows and stuff some sheets at the crack of the door. Just try to mute the noise, and then I'll just let her go to town and go to bed.
Small gout of flame comes up, and you go to bed dreaming of roast chicken. Although, briefly afterwards, a knock comes to each of your doors, and just a small voice from outside from the barkeep says, there's a meal outside when you'd like it. Cold food, ready whenever you are, and a large pitcher of wine. Each of you will be able to collect this in your own leisure, and at that point, we shall take a short break. Welcome back, as our party has slept, eaten, recuperated, had strange dreams, listened to the sounds of a dwarf snoring from an ice bucket, and finally woken up again. So it is 4:30 in the afternoon, and you are able to do as you please.
Perfect. I guess I'll get up, have a bit of wine, cause shit. And I'm just gonna come out and scream, "Who wants to go shopping?"
I will join you. And I
yeah.
unsummon Shakar, and then I just kind of look at the feathers scattered about the floor and just kind of
birds.
shake my head and be like, oh,
Grim.
good luck, Mikhail. And grab some breakfast and prepare.
Yeah, I'll come out my room, and as I do, I neck my glass of wine and then throw the glass back inside the room as I shut the door.
Lovely. You will come back to, of course, another tidy, beautiful room, courtesy of Iona. Is she Iona? She is Iona, right? Yes.
I'm gonna also come out of the room, and I look extremely tired, but I'm okay. And I will join you, but don't expect me to do anything.
That's fine. Is your dwarf friend joining us?
I'm not managing him. Leave him behind.
I don't have a dwarf friend.
Oh, that's Rook anyway.
Fuck,
Yeah.
it's Rook.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
You guys
You guys really are tired.
Rook has baggage, and she is currently elsewhere. And Alari's dwarf has drunk himself into a stupor at 4:30 in the afternoon and is currently asleep in the ice bucket.
Amazing.
Perfect. That's fine. I guess I am tired. Speaking of significant others, Maverick, did you get contacted?
Yeah, I got a note slipped under my door when we came back this morning. The note I wanted, but it's the note I was given. And
Sorry, are
Sorry
you
to
guys
hear
still at
that.
the top of the stairs?
Yeah, I think yeah, we are.
yeah,
Right,
just
okay,
like
cool, that's
standing
fine, that's fine,
outside the
that's fine.
rooms.
I'm just checking. Right, carry on.
I need to meet these contacts at 1 o'clock in the morning.
1 o'clock in the. Oh.
Yes, very unsociable, I know, but
What is this for?
that thing I told you about before.
Oh,
remember?
okay. Yeah.
I try and
I
like
remember.
blink and wink, like not to...
I'm just gonna.
Is that a two-eyed wink?
Yes, it's exactly.
Guys, I am like right here. What's going on?
Fuck.
Good job, Killian. So I guess I might as well tell you guys that I to put it simply, sometimes my spirits enable me to see the kind of power that I would be able to tap into in the future, and some of that power is questionable morally, and I'd rather never use such power, but I feel like I should know how to use it if such a time happened.
For reference, the whole party can hear this.
Sure. Basically what the magic does is, for a person who is close to death, I can trap their soul in their body, basically turning them into a mindless slave, but they still experience everything. They just don't have any control. And it's a very cruel thing to do to someone, but with the way the world is turning out these days, you never know if you need it. So I feel like the easiest way, if such a thing was to be needed, was to acquire a poison that would bring someone close to death. That way it would make the use of the spell as clean and quick as possible.
I've had a lot of time to think about this.
Yeah, and I think even though I don't want to ever use it, and I would never make the decision just by myself, who's to say whether or not we'd need it?
Why do I have a feeling that this could all go horribly wrong very quickly?
Usually that's your baseline feeling.
Just because you can't control your magically evolved, some of us can.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure you can control this quote-unquote thrall, or whatever you want to call it? Are you sure you can control it and it's not going to get out of control and try to gnaw your face off? Are you sure?
Do you speak from experience, Leopold?
I assure you, Leopold,
Hear stories
It
of all these
would be-
necromancers and their shit going wrong horribly and them dying to their own works. So,
well, if you'd
know.
like Leopold, since you like to question my magic, we could try it on you when the time comes. Just to
Okay,
test it out.
we're all tired. Let's go. There's no need for that. We're all tired.
Lucius, with that, are you striding down the stairs?
Yeah, I'm going to head down the stairs, rubbing my temple.
And as you
I'll
do,
follow right behind.
sitting at a table to the left, you see, standing at the table, Iona, engaged in conversation with Eldrin and Iona and Alamo.
Good morning. Oh, Maverick. I believe
Good
you
morning,
have-
Lucius. It's yourself I came to speak to. Or actually, more so you and Brother Alari Slade?
Okay.
This is Alamo speaking.
Yes.
Eldrin and I have been chosen to come with you on the quest to Doria. It is fair to say I requested it.
I'm not surprised.
Eldrin sort of sits to the side and says, well, I also wanted to come along for my own reasons. And then he looks
I
over
bet.
to Leovold.
Right. I'm going to step forward in front of Leovold. I don't want to be speaking out of turn. I don't mean any disrespect. However, this isn't a lover's getaway. This isn't a vacation.
No, this is where we come to show that we too can fight.
I just
Often
raised my...
travel to the kingdom of the elves. Or the Mary.
Yeah, we were asked by Danietta to come along. Obviously, Aldrin is Celine's apprentice, and myself is under training for the captain of the guard.
Quite the position.
Perhaps.
Beautiful.
I'm not sure yet if it is something that I wish to pursue, but the training has done me well. And then he looks over. Maverick! So good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Did you get my note?
I did. It contributed greatly to my decision to come with you on to Tuluria.
I'm gonna walk up very... How tall is he?
I mean, that's a question. I would like to make it up, but I've already written it down. 5'9",
Alright, so he's like the same height as me.
and decently muscled.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk very close to him, and I'm gonna say, "Is that the only reason?"
No. I wanted to travel with you, but it's also about time I got some experience in the wider world.
Okay, then I'm gonna like pause for a moment and then suddenly realize that I'm surrounded by all my friends and back away slowly.
You hear a bell ring out throughout the town, signaling that it is 5 p.m. You know the shops close in half an hour.
I'm going to walk past Maverick and just whisper, "Better luck next time."
You see the two of them are engaged in a fairly hearty meal anyway, and Iona has finished serving them, and she turns to you and she says, Rook, there was a note for you at the bar.
A note from who?
Not my business. Has your
okay.
name on the front? It's sealed.
I'll take it, thank you.
Okay, as you head over to the bar and take the note, you unravel it. To see a very simple, very hastily scrawled note that says, "You need to get out of town. Your father is seeking us again. Mum." You would know that your mother, regularly takes trips away from town when your father comes seeking. She has probably traveled to Garena for a week or two.
I'll quickly put the note in my pocket, and I'm looking at the map right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, in south of Corette, if we go to Tuluria, that's kind of in the direct line.
So
closer.
Let me bring up the old mappy map. Oh, that's the map. This one? Nope. This one. Yes. So yes, but it is fair to say that they would have travelled up and over the border where the border is open, as opposed to over the closed border to the south. The elves are not very welcoming.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, we might
I'm gonna walk back over to my party and say, guys, I don't have much time to explain, but we need to go to Tuluria now.
You okay? You look white as a sheet.
Yes. Apparently my father is looking for me, and that can only spells trouble. For not just me, but anyone close to me.
How long do we have before we need to leave?
As soon as possible. I don't have any kind of timetable, but we have to go.
There are bandits on the road to Tuluria. I don't know that setting out in the evening is going to be the best decision.
In all fairness, with this note having been passed through today, you would know that your mother would probably be leaving tomorrow morning anyway. I wouldn't take it as a get out today. I'd take it as a get out soon.
Do I know where my mother
She regularly travels to Garena, the capital.
Okay.
When these raids have come over the border.
Well, since it would be dangerous to travel during the night, let's wait, check out these contacts tonight, and if we can't acquire what I need quickly, we leave tomorrow.
We can do everything we need, get all our stuff together, and we'll leave first thing in the morning.
Wait,
Have a
aren't we going
conversation
with the
as we
convoy
continue
anyway?
to the magic store.
Yes, but Maldranik told you that the convoy will leave at your convenience.
Right, okay.
This is the conversation we're having as we're moving, right?
Yeah, you are currently outside Clayton's. Head on in.
Okay, I'll head on in.
Oh, good day. I was just closing up. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm glad I caught you. I'd just like a dagger, please.
Yeah, okay. That's nice and easy. Just your standard belt knife dagger?
Yeah.
Okay, that will be 1 silver piece, please.
I give him a gold.
Knock you here.
Because I can't be bothered to sort that shit out.
In that case, he will give you a slightly finer dagger with a silvery edge and a fine black hilt. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Anybody else need anything? I'd like to get closed pretty soon.
No, Clayton. Have a good day.
If that's all. Good day. You're able to make your wild dash across town, should you wish. Kind of.
Yeah, and while they were in there, I would have sent a thought to Meldronic, just letting him know that we think it might be best to leave in the morning if he's able to inform everybody.
Good shout. I was
You
about to
received a
suggest
message
much the
back
same.
saying, everybody awaits your call. We can be ready in moments. Or they can be ready in moments, I guess. As you
To Danietta's.
dash over to Danietta's, you enter to see a little gnome sat behind, or really sat on a high stool behind the counter. Oh, well, hello. I'm Claudius. I'm minding the shop for Danietta. Is one of you come to collect this bow? I've been staying open all day for it.
Yes, that'd be me. Thank you very much.
He hands you a very standard longbow +1. It is a longbow you use, correct?
Yes.
Yes, okay, a longbow +1. And with it, a quiver of very fine silvered arrows. A fletching, which are a gift of Danietta's. And he says, are you headed out on the convoy tomorrow?
Yes, I believe so.
Danietta said to stop by Gregorius' shop. Apparently he has some supplies for the road for you.
Oh, well, that was a stop tonight. Hopefully we'll arrive in time.
Excellent. Glad to hear it.
I also hand over the 150 gold.
Yeah. No. Oh, okay. Sure, we can do it that way around. I had you down as paying her all the gold in the first place.
I did not, so
okay. I think it was a total of 800, 900? 900.
Oh, the whole thing now?
Yeah, I think she was expecting the whole total in advance. Danietta's like that. So I think it was 800 gold overall for both the enchantment and the... No, I really can't math. It was 900 for the gold and for the bow and the loaning of the bow.
Cool.
Right.
Okay.
So she's not here, so I can't speak to her currently.
No, she's not. If you wish to inquire, Claudius may know where she is.
I don't really have time. I just wanted to ask about maybe enchanting this longsword, possibly.
Claudius would be able to make you the same offer, but you wouldn't be able to select the type of enchantment. You would just get a +1 on it, as opposed to getting extra bonuses.
No, never mind. I'll wait till I can speak to Danietta properly.
Okay. Will you be heading over to Gregorius's to collect your supplies for the road?
I would think so. Right, everyone?
Yeah, sounds like a good shout.
Okay. As you head over, you see a small case with the name Brother Alari Slade on the front. On the desk, and he's getting ready to close up. He says, "Oh, fantastic! Just in time. Some supplies, courtesy of Danietta and Maldranik. Don't know why I was asked to keep them. But there you go."
Appreciate you doing so.
And he hands you over a box, and as you open this box, you see 1 lantern of revealing, 6 potions of greater healing, and 1 alchemy jug. as well as 12 rations for the road.
Those potions again?
Sorry, 6 greater healing potions. So there's 1 for each of you. Yeah. And then an alchemy jug and a lantern of revealing, which you can dish out as you wish. As well as 12 rations for the road. And a strange journal.
It's
I
inside the
wish
journal.
it's not that journal. Should have thought about that.
Oh,
I
That's
really
a
thought it
shame.
was gonna be.
And as you open it, there is a note in the front saying, "Please keep details of your travels on the road. I wish to hear the full story on on your return, Maldranic." Give me an Arcana check as you pick up this journal.
Gregorius, I received your note, but you didn't leave where we would meet.
Oh, right here.
Okay.
I shall open the store 10 minutes beforehand. Did somebody Arcana check me for that journal?
17.
Okay, yeah, that's plenty. You realise that this book has a twin, where the information that you write in it will also be written there. It's fair to say Maldranic wants notes given in real time.
Cool.
Yeah, it's useful.
Even have to use sending.
No, we can't be dealing with that. What a waste of a spell slot. Yeah,
It's
and
just stuck in my mind.
at this point it is now 6:30 in the evening. 6 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, go where you please, but the shops are closed. Well, not the restaurant. Courtney's is obviously open for the rest of the evening, but everywhere else is closed.
I'm going to return home and change back into my original attire. Time to bring back the fur coat.
Excellent decision. As you do, and Alari also returns back, mentioning to the servants to water
Actually,
said
real quick,
plants.
is the library by any chance still open at this time?
Yeah, you could go to Bardic Tales and knock politely upon the door and see if they let you in.
I just wanted to grab like some quick sort of travel guide for Telluria, something like that.
Not the sort of thing they would normally stock. These are books of arcane histories. You'd be able to grab a book on the history of Telluria.
Thing for the road.
You might as well take this as if you are doing a history check on Telluria, you will have advantage.
Thank you very much.
Okay. At that point, you are then able to instruct said servants to water your plants. The rest of you are able to leave instructions at home or notes as to whether you're leaving. Rook, you find your entire home is prepping for movement. It seems that the entire house is going to be traveling to Garena. And there is one of the servants lets you know that your mother is already on the road with your father, or stepfather, I should say. But the whole household will be going there, and they will be staying for a month.
A month, got it.
Yes. I hurt Telluria mug, I wish. Holy shit, Josh, you savage fuck. Anyway, it's 6 o'clock in the evening. Where are you going? What are you doing? Well, 6:30 now, let's say, as you've all gone home and come back. What are you doing? Where are you going? Who are you being?
Alari's got the journal, right?
He does.
Okay, Alari, could I test it, please?
Oh yes, feel free.
Okay, I'm gonna take out a quill, and I'm gonna write, "Dear Diary, it's me. I was just wondering. Everyone always asks how you are, but no one asks who you are. Maybe we should start asking these things. Love, me."
A message returns in the book saying, "Brother Alari, I gave you this for instructional and informative messages. If you wish to keep a personal diary, I suggest you do it elsewhere. Sincerely, M."
Okay, then I just gonna pass it back to Alari.
This.
Excellent. The journal testing is done.
Okay.
Okay.
Perhaps, is there... I know it's probably closed. Is there a pet shop in Drathnor Keep?
Oh. Funnily enough, actually, Venuvius is probably who you'd visit. He keeps strange and exotic animals. If you wish more for a sort of house cat, maybe the Forester? Or one of the strange old ladies. You could probably trouble Roselda. She seems to have cats around all the time.
Seeing kind of have a nice companion. I kind of want one for myself. If I couldn't get a dog or a wolf or something.
A wolf! Yes, our pet shop casually sells wolves in town. However, hunting dogs would be definitely you would need to see the forester for that.
Okay.
Whose name is completely nowhere near my brain, so.
Kenna knows him. I'll ask him.
Kenna does know him. Yeah, I ain't got it.
Yes, I do.
I ain't got it, but we'll get there in time. I'll work that out. I have the notes somewhere. But in the meantime, yeah, are you heading out of town for the evening?
You be back where we won. So, what do y'all want to do? Kill some satyrs, or maybe not kill them? I don't know. But...
Well, Rook, I can tell that being in Drathnor Keep is not exactly where you want to be right now. We should probably come back to sleep, but maybe we get out for a couple hours.
We've got some time to kill before 1 a.m. anyway, so.
We can rest it tonight. We can leave in the morning. Whatever we need to do here is fine.
I believe there were some bounties.
Yes, there were. There's the bandits. There's the satyrs. There's...
I'm sure we'll be dealing with the bandits soon.
One down.
There was also a bounty for Vascus, the ultimate bounty hunter. Assassin. But no leads on him quite yet.
Whereabout do we have to go for the satyrs?
So, it is a short walk out of town. Let me grab up the map for you and I will show you. No. I need Halgania, please. There we go. So if we do a little zoomy. You would be able to head into the trees up by the river to the northeast, approximately an hour's walk. Or a
Might
shorter
be a bit
ride.
curious to meet some satyrs. They actually worship a pretty similar god to me.
Oh. Hmm.
Perhaps they'll be up for conversation.
Be a party one way or the other.
Precisely. Well, guess we should go.
Let's go then.
Okay.
I guess I'll lead the way.
As you wander through the forest, are you all on foot?
Yes.
As you wander through the forest, you see an incredible sight.
Also, just gonna go ahead and cast Aid again. Just throwing that out.
Yep.
It's a new day.
A horse-like equine creature of silvery white gallops through the forest ahead of you. Kenna, give me a nature check.
Hmm, 12.
That's enough. You're schooled in animals. This is definitely a unicorn. And it is headed fast to your east. But
Does it look
it
like it's
appears
running
to be
away?
fleeing, yes.
Well, that's never good. Everybody should probably quiet down.
At this particular moment, give me a survival check, please. So still Kenna, I assume, unless somebody else wants to contribute. But
22.
Yeah, I think you should probably trust in Kenna. You see the tracks of the unicorn are leading directly away from what appears to be a small clearing in the woods to your left.
Should we investigate that?
I think that would be a good decision, but we should probably move pretty quietly. The forest is kind of my forte.
Give me a
So-
stealth check with advantage, Kenna, and you can lead the way.
That's 27.
Yeah, that'll do it. You sneak up to the edge of the clearing, and now give me a perception check, please. I mean, to be fair, you don't even need to give me a perception check, actually. Your perception's more than high enough for this. You see that there are 4 orcs surrounding a campfire. One of them appears to be wearing some sort of shaman's headdress and multiple chains around his neck.
I'm gonna look over at Rook and just kind of nod my head toward him, questioningly.
Rook, give me a perception check. You will need a perception check for this as you're looking through trees.
It's 15.
Yeah, you can see this. You would know these to be of the tribe of your father, but you do not see your father present. But what you do know is they would not come over the border with only 5.
I do not think my father is among them, but they are definitely working for him. I do not want to interact with them right now.
We should be quiet.
As you are watching them... Sorry, Maverick, go on.
I was just gonna say then let's hold back away slowly.
Yeah, just on a side note, as you're watching them, you see them engaged in conversation with what appears to be 2 gnomes. A strange
Can we
collection.
hear the conversation?
No, this is 145 foot away. And
Ooh.
they are talking very quietly.
Do we know if they're talking in common?
Not at this distance, you haven't got a bloody clue. 145 foot for a almost whispered conversation is not going to work. Kinda could get closer if she wishes. Though I would advise against anybody else trying it.
Is it publicly known that we're going to Teloria or planning to, or do only like
It is publicly
upper
known that
level
there
people
is
know?
a journey to Teluria. It is assumed that Maldranik will take the journey in Korkan's absence, but only you guys know of the details. If
Rook,
anything, they're expecting the city to be less secure.
This is your call.
I said we go back. We cannot risk this right now.
You would,
Okay.
if you were headed for the Satyrs, you will be heading in the opposite direction to these orcs, by the way. So you're still able to do that.
Never mind.
But just
There's-
not. Yeah, it's just
we
about
can-
whether you approach them or not.
We can continue on. Just keep your eye out. Brother Alari, can I see that book, please?
Fine.
You all have a way of contacting Maldranik more directly. You can
Do we?
literally speak into his mind, yes.
Oh. Do we just
What's that
talk and he just hears it?
Just concentrate on him and let me know what you're thinking.
All right, I'm gonna. So this is all in my head. Then I'm not saying this out loud. Then, Maldranik, people from my tribe or orcs from my tribe are out looking for me, and if they reach Drathnor Keep, make it widely known that I'm on a trip to Luvella. Maybe we can misdirect them to where we are
Nobody
actually
is on a
going.
trip to Luvella right now.
I'm on a
Perhaps-
trip. I'm on a trip to Jazuk.
Okay. I can make that done. Kenny, you hear a voice in your head. Maldranix, can you see these orcs?
I can see, what 4 or 5?
Focus
5?
on them for me. As you look over, Is that gnomes they're talking to?
Seems to be.
Curious, don't approach. Back away. I can defend the keep against them. No problem. You have been instructed to stay well away.
Let's not linger too long. Let's go find these satyrs.
Which is
I'm gonna
probably
start
tempting
walking.
Maverick to engage. Okay,
They are
as you
gnomes. It is
as you
tempting to
are
kill them all.
wandering off away towards the satyrs, you see what appears to be a small cave, and you would also see 2 satyrs dancing around near what appears to be a mound of grass.
About how far away?
100 foot.
What did the bounty say exactly?
It said, find out why the satyrs are causing trouble in the forest.
To not go out and kill the satyrs, you
Oh
know.
god, no. No,
50
no, no,
gold per hoof.
No, they're good. They're good people. They got 5 legs each, have they, with their 500 gold bounty? No. They want you to investigate, not to kill them.
So, perhaps we shouldn't sneak up then? Perhaps we just walk up and talk to them?
What, does anyone
no
have
reason why not.
any prior experience with such creatures?
Brother Alari Slade, give me a history check.
Yes, I can do that.
I'm not quite as good at talking as the rest of you. I think I might hide and just observe. Be ready, just in case.
Damn it. Wasn't that one?
Oh. Yes, you once had a meeting with a group of satyrs from Inakana. However, you were so drunk you don't remember a damn thing.
I'm
fairly certain that I met a lot of satyrs.
Yes, but Maverick, you have not traveled to places.
All I have
where
to
you've
show
met
for
them.
is this terrible, terrible tattoo.
However, you would have read, Maverick, perhaps, that satyrs tend to be quite calm and friendly creatures.
Yeah, with a +6, that's still only a 12.
That's fine. Yeah, but they're meant to be quite calm and friendly.
I suggest we just go up, be friendly, act nonchalant, like we don't all have weapons.
Yeah, how about we not have weapons on us when we approach these? That might make it even more convincing that we're not here to cause any problems to them.
I'm not giving up my weapon.
We're
That's
travelers. They're travelers. I think it'll be fine.
You know,
Come on.
truthfully, I can give up my sword. It's fine.
Okay.
At least put them somewhere where we know where it is.
I like
and
the thought
make
that
sure-
Rook putting down his greatsword is going to make him look less intimidating. But
I mean, it gets rid of the obvious hostile intent, yes, we'll not be having any weapons.
oh,
Sure, if we really want to make sure that nothing bad happens, maybe you should guard the weapons, like, over there, and maybe you just stay over there in
So-
case your magic, like, kills them.
regardless, who's going
This
to make
isn't
the
going to
approach?
be using any magic.
Who's going to make the approach?
I'm going to walk up.
Okay, lovely. As you do.
What now, friends?
Well.
Sorry.
Oh, adventurers, travelers, friends. Wonderful. Might you be giving us a bit of assistance?
Well, sure, if it's something we can help out with.
Well, you see, we had this pet, lovely pet. It was...
There'll be a rat.
No, it was large. Friendly, but large. Well, it was wonderful. It was like moving grass, shambling, if you would. It was fabulous, and then it got a bit out of hand. And you see, we're trying to track it, but although we can capture it, we can't stop it from doing what it's doing. And it's been doing horrible things to some people that have come past. And, well, with those orcs in the forest, we wouldn't want to attract the wrong attentions.
Oh, that is a good point.
Go on, Maverick.
Do you have any idea where it went last?
Go on, Maverick, before I answer that question.
I was just gonna ask, what color is this rat? And does it have pink eyes?
This rat is a mound of grass. I did not say rat, somebody else did.
Just
Yes.
wishing things into
It
existence.
appears to be a wandering mound of grass and mountain.
Intriguing.
And it has been fed a lot. It's quite difficult to miss, you see, and then he points over there, and what you see is a large hill within the trees. That's
my.
our friend. I would say we'd help, but honestly we won't. However, I might have something for you in return, a different type of pet, if you would. I've got lovely pets. You want to see them?
Sure.
He takes a small sack and he grabs two things by apparently the tail and then flings them up in the air and then catches them again. And you see they have wings. These are two winged snakes and they are his friends. And he says, meet Sly and Slick. Friends of mine. Can you hear them?
Can I?
You hear a strange whistling, buzzing sound. However, one of you may be able to understand them.
Please say it's goblin.
It's never goblin, darling. It's never
Who
goblin.
has parcel tongue?
No, I'm more intrigued as to whether anybody can speak with animals. And unfortunately, Kenna's not in range. So that's looking like a nope.
Oh.
No, you cannot, but you can hear them, but you don't understand them. However, these two winged snakes, apparently what he's offering you as a reward. Regardless, he points to the hill and he says, yes, I think it is time that we set our friend free. Perhaps divide him into smaller, more manageable parcels. And allowed his soul to rest on We've been calling him
Same.
Vrump, but frankly, there's not much point calling him by name anymore. He will attack on sight.
Okay, crazy. What exactly is it?
A
It
large
appears
hill.
to be a hill.
It's a mound of shambling grass.
Your pet is a
That is the
hill.
best way of saying shambling mound anyone has ever produced. A mound of shambling. Yes, it is a shambling mound. That is what I can give you.
Your pet is a hill?
It was. I mean, it started off as a small grassy knoll, but, well, now as you see it, sir, we fed it too much of the magics.
And what exactly does it do to people?
Well, I don't want to put you off, but it tends to eat them.
Can you walk over there and show me?
No, I don't think I can.
Can you play the pan flute?
Yes, yes, wonderfully. And he pulls out both a pan flute and a lute, and he chucks the lute to his friend, and one takes up the lute, and the other one plays you a little tune, and they begin to do a little strange jig. And as they do, little showers of blue light come about them. They look at you and they say, well, now we've done our performance, why don't you do yours? Go on, adventurers, and the sneaky one in the forest, as he points directly at Kenna.
Okay, crazy. And then I'm gonna like walk away and like make a gesture for everyone to like
They
circle
raise their
around.
hooves in the light and sort of...
All
I
right,
would like to
guys.
ask, how the hell are
Just
we
be a
supposed to
moment.
fight a hill?
Be my guest. Give it a go. Punch it.
And we find everything
Leave your
else.
weapons behind. That's apparently step one. It's fair to say that fire might be a good bet.
Oh, I could do plenty of that, that's no problem.
Yeah, I thought you might be able to yourself and everybody else around you and the chickens. Poor damn coop. Regardless, are we gonna go beat it up?
Yeah, let's go beat up a hill, apparently.
Yes, well, do
And let's
remember
not
that
leave
I
our
gave you
weapons
this bounty
behind.
when you were level 2. Initiative, please. Jenna. This is going to be short and fun.
9.
A 9. Leopold,
10.
Lucius,
That's a 6.
and Brother Alari Slade got a 20. Maverick,
7.
and Rook.
At 20.
15.
That's a nat 20. You will go first with advantage. Oh. Okay, that's some initiative for a hill. As you are able to stealth up and sneakily come on by them, Rook is plodding through the grass in his most stealthy fashion. You find yourselves 50 foot away. Brother Larry Slade, take up the reins. Have advantage on your first action. Do whatever you please.
And I feel like I need to do something that I would be able to use advantage with. Oh, screw it. Second level guiding bolt.
Beautiful. All to hit.
And a boop.
That'll hit. Oh,
21.
Nice
Radiant.
is going to be nice and quick. Okay,
And I'll pass on that advantage.
Does that conclude your turn?
That's gonna be me.
Okay, this hilltop reaches out with you, towards you, and sort of rolls along the ground. And
Apologies.
It attempts to engulf you. Make Constitution saving throw, please. No, sorry. Make an athletics check.
Everyone?
No, just Brother Alari.
It moved 50 feet.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
about
hills can
6
do
steps for
that.
it.
That's a fast hill.
Yes. Brother Alari, give me an athletics check, please.
My Pants of Longstrider affect this?
No, but you would need to beat a 5.
Is this secretly the movie?
My
Trump?
god, I got a 4.
Yes! My man does something! It engulfs you! You are blinded, restrained, unable to breathe, and you must succeed in a DC 14 Constitution saving throw at the start of your next turn. You also take 18 bludgeoning damage. Yeah! I thought this was gonna... I didn't think I was gonna hit you. But thanks for the 4. Yes,
Oh, shit.
My friend, but you really go, oh!
that concludes your turn. Rook, you're up.
Can I attempt to free him?
You can hit it with an axe and see if it gets bored.
It looks like his mouth is full.
Like, I can't free Brother Laurie from its, like, grasp.
It's inside. Brother Larry is inside
Oh.
the hill right now.
Well, I'm gonna throw my battle axe in the air. And before I swing it out, I'm gonna say, "Brother Alari, if I hit you, I'm sorry," and then just swing right down on it.
Okay, I'm taking it you're also walking 15 foot up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, beautiful.
And that was
Uh,
a 10.
that
So you
ain't
can have
doing
advantage.
shit. Yes, you do.
I have advantage.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Oh shit! I rolled 2 3s, so I got a 10
Sick.
to hit.
You swing your axe at the largest hill ever and somehow hit the ground in front of it.
Well, I'll use my second attack. Try again. Oh, I rolled a 1 that time.
Wow.
Okay, that's an 18. That's an 18.
That'll hit.
See, this curse is getting stronger. It's affecting you guys too now.
For 10 damage.
Okay, it appears to be minorly wounded. Does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
Evold.
Okay, since he's engulfed by the thing, if I were to hit it with something that does an area effect damage, will
If
it
you
hit
throw a
him?
fireball, he will burn.
He will burn under it. Okay.
Yes. You're setting
Is there a
fire
way
to
that I
a
can have
grass mound
fireball?
with a monster with one of your friends inside it. Try a bolt, not a ball. Is my advice.
That's a shame. I really wanted to fireball this thing and watch it fucking burn, but okay, let's
I
go
mean,
for a
set
fire.
fire to Brother Alari if you want, but
You
since
wanna
he's
roll,
your healer,
Leopold?
I probably wouldn't.
Lucius has a point. I'm on a roll. Okay, let's go for a fire bolt.
Yeah, that's much more like it.
This is going to be sad. Okay, that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, that's an 11.
That's 22 fire damage, and not only that, but fire damage causes him to release whoever he is currently engulfing. You are set free, Brother Alari. He shambles backwards a little bit in fear. Have you blown anyone up?
This is the question. That's a 25 on the middle.
Please tell me you've just blown yourself up.
Unfortunately, that is a slot that I haven't populated yet because I cleared that one out because the effect sucks. So I'm going to re-roll
Fantastic!
it.
You gain a -2 to Constitution, but a +5 to Charisma as you take on a beautiful appearance, but lose some HP.
How much HP? Oh yeah, -2 Constitution.
-2
okay,
Constitution, but a +5 to Charisma. For about 10 minutes, you'll be attractive. Does that conclude your turn, Leopold?
Yeah.
Fantastic, Kenna. Shoot some bows.
Okay,
Or breathe
that's a
some fire.
natural 1.
Sick. What does that add up to?
12.
No, that doesn't hit.
We
Yeah.
all tired.
Yeah, you just somehow this large. I mean, just for reference, this is about 48 foot across and about 60 foot in height, and you have managed to miss it with an arrow.
Bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay, beautiful.
Uh-huh.
That's why you missed. It was not marked for
Yes,
hunting.
yes, that's why. 14 points of damage.
Does that include your fire
5
damage?
of that fire.
Okay, so that's 14 minus 5 is 9 plus 10, 19.
Yep,
It is majorly wounded.
That's my turn.
Okay, Maverick, you're up. Brother Alari, are you choosing the music? This appears to be a Christmas song.
I rolled a nat 1. Does a 9 hit?
No!
And that one definitely does not hit.
Then I end my turn.
This is the most elusive, large, shambling mound I have ever seen. Lucius, can you hit it?
Please.
I believe you actually can't miss. So.
23.
Yes, that'll hit.
13 damage.
Yeah, beautiful. It is severely, severely wounded.
28.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dead.
13.
Thank you. I genuinely thought that would last 2 rounds of combat. Thank you guys for making it seem far more exciting than it was. But as it descends and it crumbles into little tiny pieces, you find out that it's eaten someone else. And inside you see the body of a merchant.
Oh.
You. And on this merchant, you see a bag of fine jewels. And a pouch of 750 gold pieces.
Like I say, lucky you, and it's like not just, oh dear.
I mean, it's fair to say
Jesus.
Brother Alari
Is he
probably bumped
dead?
heads with him inside. He's very dead. Yeah.
Is he? Okay. Just because I can, I'm gonna cast Memory of the Fallen.
Okay, fantastic. As you cast Memory of the Fallen, something... Oh, shit! You grab something sharp on the side of his hand. You take 2 points of piercing damage. How nice. And, you seek the memories of the Fallen. And you remember that this was a merchant called Simba. And you see him dreaming of a moment where he believed for 1 second he was a king. However, he was a toddler, and this was his father placing a crown upon his head, putting 2 fingers along his head, and then holding him up in the air. As you see a range of teddy bears in front. Giraffes, elephants, deer, wildebeest. And his mother leans forward and says, "He will be a mighty king one day."
Simba
Like
has a
Monkey
mom in
Girl
that
was.
film?
I decided that. Well, yes, I more was impersonating the baboon. However,
Simba does have a mother, though.
yes, he does have a mother. But anyway,
Maverick, what did you see?
Thanks for the dagger.
Well, funny story. I saw a child. Well, I mean, the only reason I cast the spell was to see if I could watch him be eaten. But it turns out that instead I watched a very sweet memory of him as a child.
Spell of yours is a little
I
confusing.
really must find out why this is some sort of Christmas music. I'm sure Alari's taken over.
Well,
This is a slowed up version of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. I could do without that. Thank you.
Just my theme music. We can't stop it.
Shall
Alari.
we return?
Yes, we should. And take the iPod away from Alari.
And what about this bag of gems you spoke of?
Yes, I did speak of a bag of gems, didn't I? You find 11 perfectly cut garnets, 2 diamonds, 1 ruby, and a pearl. However, inside is stitched for delivery to the Algania house, Algagna. And you know that this is Ervon's father's house. Uldor's father's house. Fuck knows who Ervon is, sorry. Uldor's father's house. You could choose to steal them for yourselves, or you could deliver them.
Are we returning this?
We have time, I guess.
As you
How
are
much are those diamonds worth?
Those diamonds could be useful.
5,000 gold pieces each.
Are you okay, Kenna?
I'm fine. I'm good.
The garnets are worth 350 gold pieces each, and there are 11 of them. The pearl is worth 1,000.
Well, we're heading to Zuluria. If we sell these, we stand to make a lot of money. We could use them to shop in Zuluria.
Fine with it either way.
If we do keep them, could I have one of the diamonds?
I would think so.
James, you're muted.
Hello. As you are discussing this, 2 little satyrs come up. Well, hello! And, they take out 2 snakes, and whoop! They throw 1 to Lucius, and 1 to Brother Alari. Lucky you. You've got 2 winged snakes. They appear to believe there's some kind of reward. And,
Well, Lucius, you wanted a pet?
I did.
And you did get quite a cool one at that.
Can you understand me?
Are you speaking in common right now?
Can you understand me? Like I'm more like I'm trying to look into its eyes and trying to form some form of understanding.
Fantastic. Give me an animal handling check.
That's a 5.
Yeah, you ain't got a clue. It ain't got a clue. Neither of you seem to know it. And the satyr just turns to him and goes, "Stupid. Stupid. You can't speak to it like that.
Then help.
Do you
How
not
do I
speak
speak to it?
Elvish, fool?
Elvish.
It speaks Elvish?
Elvish.
These
Okay, I
are-
can do that.
These are
I
real
can do
pets. Oh, you're unlucky. You didn't get a fucking snake.
I'll speak in Elvish to it.
And it appears to sway and look at you. And you hear a voice in your mind as it communicates with you telepathically. Oh, a new master. Finally.
So,
Do
what
we
is your name?
fight? What is its name? That is a good question. Who got which one? Roll me a d4, please.
That's a very seductive sounding winged snake.
Oh, they are. They are.
That's a 3.
That's a 3. Okay, you got Jafar. Sorry, Alari, you got the other one.
I'm gonna ask my snake its name. Elvish.
Okay, and he replies, "Hello, I'm Slinky."
Oh.
Got the best one.
Yes. Oh, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah,
New
we're
master,
gonna
I
go check
see.
out Delaria.
Yeah, it's about time we got rid of those stupid satyrs.
Wow.
At least I'm like, okay, fine. Did kind of like indirectly kill that merchant, but they seem fine.
Yeah, well, they're fabulous. They're wonderful. They're happy, and you have completed your bounty.
So, Jafar, what can you
Snake is
do?
gonna hang up my sleeve.
What can I not do?
Interesting.
For reference, it can do exactly what a winged snake can do, and not much else.
Okay. I'll put it on my shoulder, let it curl on my hair.
Lovely, it likes that. It is currently attempting. Slinky is currently attempting to lick your nose, Brother Alari. But his tongue is not quite long enough, so you're just seeing the snake go.
I'll wrap him around my neck.
Lovely. Yeah.
So what of the
Sticks his
satyrs
tongue in
now?
your ear.
Do they decide?
Oh,
to go
they
back
don't.
to their-
They're just dancing around,
They're
looking
going.
crazy, playing the
We
lute,
could- we could,
having a jig.
We could use them as scouts or to sneak into the rooms, like.
Oh, we're no scouts. We work for no one.
or- No, well, I can't speak to it, so I don't know.
Oh, you
Say
meant
that
the
to me.
snakes. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you meant the satyrs.
Yeah, because they can fly, but they could also they could also.
That's why they replied.
Oh yes,
No.
we just spontaneously press gang the satyrs into helping us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought we were going for.
But they could also fit underneath doors. Correct? I mean, I'm assuming they're the size of like big worms or something.
You assume really wrong. They're about 3.5 foot in length,
All right. they
and
could
about
still
this thick around.
Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, these are proper snakes.
Oh, they're huge.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah, that's
they're
huge.
Oh,
They're medium-sized
Winged?
creatures.
Oh,
Yeah, they're winged. Oh, hold on. Have I got the wrong stat block?
That is a fat snake.
I don't think I've got the wrong stat block.
How big
I
are the
didn't ask that
wings?
because of knowing the stat block. I was just like surprised.
Oh, yes, okay, they're tiny beasts. Never mind. Yes, they'll fit under doors. Yes, it appears I was reading the satyrs. Stat block! 4 foot in height. Yes, they do not provoke opportunity attacks when they fly out of an enemy's reach, imagine. Each one of them has 5 hit points. Armor class of 14 and are highly dexterous. And they can bite a bitch.
are they poisonous? No.
Yes.
Perfect.
Do we have any way of knowing the time?
Look at the sky. Give me a nature check.
Dear God.
Or a straight wisdom check if you prefer. But I think they're probably the same thing for you. Let me roll both and see if I can roll over a 5 on either.
You can either take the 11 or the 10.
Kenna will politely inform you that it is currently 8:30 p.m. as she looks at the sky.
We should probably head back quietly.
Yeah, the odds could have moved by now.
As you look to your left, you see, drinking at the river, the unicorn before. It is 60 foot away from you. It
Not
is
fair.
Beautiful and peaceful.
Kenna, you got this.
good omen.
What do I know about unicorn?
Don't know, give me an H check. I'll tell you.
Are they like in Harry Potter where if we drink their blood we'll become immortal?
14.
Because
No, they're not like Harry Potter unicorns. They're beasts of magic, great healing. Yeah, they dwell in enchanted forests usually. They're completely unrelated to horses. You know that the touch of the horn can heal the sick and the injured, and its ears catch sounds from far, far away. It can hear you speaking. And you also know that you could speak to them in Celestial, but they can usually speak most other languages should they need to. They are very good in nature and don't harm a soul.
I'm gonna get a bit closer.
Are you?
I am.
Okay. Are you
And
walking
then-
softly?
Yes.
Make a stealth check.
I don't want to stealth.
Oh, okay. You just walk padding.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna speak in Goblin. Since you just said that they know what the language is. And I'm gonna say, hello, friend. Could you heal me for 2 HP, please?
As you speak the guttural tone of the goblins, you see the little shudder go down its neck. It looks over at you and resumes its drinking.
Kenna has just slapped the hand on the forehead and is just shaking her head in pain, because I understand Goblin.
And also, not only that, Kenna, but you are knowledgeable enough in nature to know that you are the only one who would be able to get close should you wish.
Yeah.
But they were good in nature. Shouldn't it want to help me?
I will approach softly, not silently.
As you approach, the unicorn
Cast
squares
guidance on
up to
Kenna.
you, and you hear a beautiful tune, like the playing of music upon the wind, and a little bit of sort of, how to say this, haze, I guess, comes before the unicorn. You'd know not to step any closer at this point. You can get within 20 foot, but that is as close as you'd get. It doesn't want you any closer. And then the unicorn scratches at the ground. And a magical tune takes your mind. You hear sounds in your head, but you see things that in your mind instead of with your eyes. And you see hordes of goblins. Hordes of... Fuck, I really screwed that one up. Hordes of gnomes! Standing beneath platforms with ropes in hand, raising what appears to be large metal creatures. And burning in the background. You recognize the terrain to be Karat. With that, the unicorn shakes its head, leans down, casts Bless upon you for 15 points of hit points, temporarily, and takes off into the wind.
I'm just gonna say thank you as it goes.
It hears you.
I'm just gonna turn back to the others. I think it told me what it saw. It seems to have traveled a bit of distance. It came from Karat, and there were gnomes. A lot of them. Raising some sort of metal machines? Monsters.
Did they look like the same constructs as the cultists?
No, these were far larger in size.
Much bigger.
40, 50 foot tall.
Can you recall what they look like?
Come on, describe exactly what they looked like.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get the image up for you. I did not prep this for this session.
It's fine. While Ken is explaining, I will try and draw.
Okay. Let me see if I can find Tell me I have it somewhere.
If I believe. Oh, this is Kira talking. If I know who it is. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Full circle.
Yeah. I'd forgotten you were there for that. Okay. Yes.
This is fine.
Very relevant.
Well, Bioshock me up.
Uh,
'Cause
yes.
It's happening.
Kira has had the blessing of fighting these in a different one-shot.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
It went well, didn't it?
It did.
Good. Slight level differentiation, but never mind, eh?
Oh.
As he draws you this wondrous picture, and you would see them in bronze, in silver, in gold, in white, in red. You are going to be late if you don't head home soon.
Oh. Mind your steps.
Way to catch up to the stage before you leave, and tell them, good meeting you here. This is a flask from my homeland. Good to see you guys again. Be safe out there.
Sorry, who were you talking to?
The satyrs.
Ah, right, okay, yes. Sorry, I'd already made them bugger off long before the unicorn. But
No
never
worries.
mind. Yeah, you can say that to them pre-leaving. We'll just retroactively say that. They don't reply with much. They just jig, dance, shower sparks, and off they go.
I love those guys.
Yeah, satyrs are cool. So as you head back to town, it is approximately 11:30 p.m. and the only lights you can see in the lower town are from Courtney's, where she's still serving.
Sorry, what time did you say?
11:30.
1:30. Is anyone hungry?
Well, sitting outside Courtney's as you pass, you see Lorelei. Engaged in a meal with Daniette.
You were saying something, Maverick, or?
Nope.
Not hungry anymore.
But they're in Courtney's as we're passing the window. or-
They're sitting outside at one of the balcony tables.
I guess I'll just call up and say, "Good evening."
Oh, Lucius. Lovely to see you. That's from Lorelei. Danietta says, are you thinking of grabbing a meal?
It depends on what my friends want to do. They ain't no fun if the homies can't get none.
No, Courtney's serving the finest dish this evening. Spiced monkey tail with cashews. It's the special tonight.
What's a cashew?
It's a nut, not a shoe.
Oh, a cashew.
Cashew.
No, it's not a
Do
cashew.
you not mean cashew nuts?
Isn't it?
Jesus.
It is a cashew.
I know it's a cashew, but like when you say spiced monkey tail and, it sort of comes out differently. I don't know why. It just spiced monkey tail and cashews. It's because it's got an
You
S
say
on it, right?
cashew, and I'm like, what kind of footwear are they eating?
Okay, spiced monkey tail and cashew nuts.
Thank you.
There you go.
Sounds horrible.
Cashews, yes, doesn't sound right.
What comes next? Peanuts?
Yes, the greatest of fries pistachios.
So, are we eating or are we, what are we doing?
Eating or passing?
Any-
Eating or passing?
We can eat as long as it says
I-
anything but cashews.
I need to eat. I am kind of big. I need to eat.
Yes, as you
Alright, big man, let's get you some food.
as you go to head into Courtney's, you see that it is fucking packed. There are people at every table. There appears to be some kind of celebration.
I really
And
love those cashews.
as you look over to the left, you see a long table. And sitting at that table, eating some of the finest roast pheasant, guinea fowl, roast stag and antler sauce, are the homeless you rescued.
Hey!
Woo! That was us. Woo!
And
I said
a
that out
small
loud.
round of applause comes from the table, from the homeless table. And Courtney comes forward and says, "Why? It's the guests of the hour. We wondered where you were. We sent a message over to McHale's, but you weren't present. Please, take a seat outside. I will bring you the finest feast of your lives. We understand that you rescued these people."
All right.
Finest meal.
Jump on that.
What is this?
And
Wait,
Curious.
isn't it obviously evolved? It's cashews.
Leopold, we're not always. Not everyone's out to kill us.
Wait.
Just relax.
Cashews? Cashews?
No.
Are these
Yes,
Wolfgang's
they're
magical
fine.
nuts?
Yeah, they're the finest footwear.
take a fucking seat. The waitress comes
Please tell
over
me these are
and
Wolfgang's
she says
magical
to you,
nuts.
"You are drinking sparkling wine, thanks to your order," and buggers off.
Okay.
She comes back with a flask of water and 6 glasses and a beautiful glass decanter of sparkling wine, which she pours out for each of you, and says, "Food will be provided by Courtney shortly. Enjoy your evening." And within moments, 5
Unfortunately, no
waitresses
magical
come
nuts
out
then.
carrying large silver platters, and one shorter waitress comes out carrying plates. They lay a plate down in front of each of you, and as they put the dishes down, they reveal you have an entire lobster, a whole crab, a pig's
Oh.
head, an entire roasted heron with the neck still intact, and a beautiful cut of venison. Vegetables aplenty surround them. Potatoes 5 different ways.
But I wanted grilled wild boar chops.
Alari is weeping.
Tough shit. As you
Dibs on venison.
as you sit there and they serve little bits of every dish to each of you. Lady Danietta wanders over and says, "Well, getting the treatment you deserve. Perhaps you didn't hear of the reward."
Reward.
There's a reward.
She plonks down a large bag in the middle of the table. And inside you find 5,000 gold pieces, and a note saying, "Courtesy of Lord Bantus for returning the citizens."
Whoa.
Fantastic.
It's an annoyingly not divisible by 6, isn't it? What a tragedy.
Annoyingly so.
The meal is on the house, and Danietta turns to you and says, "Did one of you make an inquiry with Claudius today?"
I did.
"Yes. Is it fair
I
to
wonder-
say that all of you would like to be travelling with enchanted weapons?"
I believe so.
Primarily,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is at
I love
this
an
is-
enchanted shield.
This is at Rook and Lucius, mostly. She says, "Well, again, I can make you the same offer I made to Kenna. I can lend you some weapons for the journey. In fact," and she takes a small pouch and from it draws an entire greatsword. And
Oof.
then a longsword. A longsword, is that what you'd like? Yes.
Precisely, yes, a longsword.
Yes, both of them +1. And she says, "These are for hire for the journey. And can you manage 150 gold pieces each of those
No problem.
for the hire? And then let us get you something more exciting in the works, shall we? What did you have in mind, Lucius?"
I wonder, Kenna has made me a bit jealous recently. I want some fire on my blade. Is that possible?
It is. Very fast. It'll take 3 days.
That is fine. How much? What is your price?
750 for the enchantment if you want to use your current sword.
That is
But
fine.
you know my enchantments. Once they are on, the blade will take the form that you wish it to.
Oh yes. This
And-
is perfect.
And Rook, I have perhaps a different offer from you. Instead of lending you that blade, I could enchant your weapon, or I could give you one I've already made.
What have you made already?
This is a psychic blade. And as she pulls out a greatsword crackling with purple energy around it, it counts as a +1 weapon. But more importantly, once per turn, you can make an attack at 30-foot range. And it will deal extra psychic damage, all attacks with it. This will cost you
Do I have-
1,200.
Do I have to be at 30-foot range?
No,
Or I just can?
it is a possibility should you wish as one of your attacks to be 30-foot range each turn.
How much gold?
1,250. 12,000. That would have been a slap in the face, wouldn't it?
Right.
1250.
I will hand over all that gold.
Yeah, so obviously it's 1,100 instead of the 150. Fantastic. And, yeah, go on, Maverick.
Can you enchant clothing as well?
I can, but it needs to be the right type of clothing. What did you have in mind?
I don't know. A shirt?
I've made cloaks of protection, cloaks of billowing, cloaks of swirling colours. I've made robes of many, many colours that
Do you
can
do
deflect
anything
those
that's-
away.
Do you do anything that's not a robe?
I've made smaller pieces, shirts, pants, etc., but they tend to hold only minor enchantments. What did you have in mind for an enchantment? I will let you know how well I could create it.
Well, anything that boosts my armor class and improves my dice would be great. Dear God, thanks God.
That improves my dice.
I cannot give you anything that improves your dice, per se, but I do have a belt that will, although it will not give you any form of sturdy armor, it may make you tougher. And I have a cloak that will give you some form of protection.
Oh, you're really trying to push those cloaks on me.
They hold the enchantments better, what can I say?
Will the belt match my shoes?
It will.
Then I will take the belt.
That'll be 1900 gold pieces.
For a belt?
For a belt that sets your constitution to 19.
You can keep it.
Cool. She will. The cloak is 1100.
You can keep that too.
Very well. Sorry.
Maverick, if you die on the road, you can't kiss your whoever he's going to be.
Yeah. And I also don't want to die poor either.
I'm pretty sure you won't let that happen. You do what you want. I'm going to extend my arm and let Jafar slither down. Do you want any of this?
I have been slowly picking off little pieces and feeding them to Shakar in my backpack.
You hear a voice. Any of what?
Food. Are you hungry?
It is dead. We don't eat dead meat. That is carrion.
So, what do you prefer to eat? I know that you want to eat something live. Do you have a preference?
We like insects, mice, flies, spiders, all sorts of things, but nothing dead.
I'll keep that in mind.
Snakes eat flies?
Small ones too. You feel like a frog. I always wanted to do that. I pretend I was a snake. Wonderful. Anyway, as you complete your meal, it is approximately midnight.
Oh, I did want to ask her if she was still going around talking about enchanting things.
Oh yeah, sorry. She said it's hard to spend the whole fucking meal with you. What what did you want?
I spent a good portion of today inside of a monster, and I'm starting to realize that maybe getting to conflict is a thing I can't really avoid. Is there any way you could think about enchanting this shield I'm carrying?
She takes a look at your shield. It won't hold much magic, but I have a couple of pre-prepared things, or perhaps we can look into something else. I have a standard enchanted shield here. It's just a shield +1. But I also have this, the emblazoned shield. And this is something different. This shield casts protection from evil once per day, is a +1 shield, and can cast a bright light, almost like sunlight, in 80-foot radius. At will. Also +1
Well, I
shield.
like the sound of that.
It's 1,500.
Much are you-
pieces.
I think I can scrounge that up. Staring at my pocket.
Anything you purchase today will be given to you over the course of the next week, not during session.
Yeah, I think I can get that together.
Fantastic. Well, I've been looking to sell this piece for a while. Just a word of warning with the shield. You will need to attune to it. Is that okay?
No worries. He's not cursed or anything, is it?
No, but I'm just letting you know that it
Stare.
will take up an attunement slot, unlike the other items sold.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Weirdly, my pants did.
Pants? Which pants?
Long starter pants?
Oh. They shouldn't have done. I'll fix that.
That wasn't purpose. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that seems highly rude of me. 10 foot of movement speed for an attunement slot. Alexa, shut up! Nobody asked your opinion. Yes, anyway,
You kindly.
this moment you are finishing your meal. It is midnight.
Is there a dessert menu?
There is. It contains approximately 16 items. Various sundaes, cocktails, ice creams, cakes, and cashew nuts.
What kind of cake?
What kind of cake? There's an Eccles cake. There's a fairy cake. And there's a strawberry and it says poissant, according to you.
Okay. What kind of ice cream do you have?
Oh, ice cream of many flavors. We have honey, we have mint, we have... What else would they be able to do in this ancient world?
Coffee?
No, maybe coffee. Yeah, sure, we can do coffee.
Great.
Hazelnut.
I'll have a bowl full of coffee ice cream, please, with a sprinkle of cashews.
Lovely. Fantastic. Would anybody else like some dessert?
I'm fine.
I'm stuffed.
Beautiful.
I have to watch my figure.
A pot of coffee and some smoking pipes are placed upon the table, and shortly a bowl of ice cream with 2 sparklers in it and some sprinkles and a little plastic spoon are provided for you. I don't know how they made plastic, but I felt like it. Yes, and you are presented with your children's ice cream. And as the meal finishes, you have approximately 15 minutes if you wish to make it to Gregorius's.
Cool. I guess I'll finish up and tell everyone that it's time to go.
Okay. Without further ado, we head over to Gregorius's, and you see that he has just opened the front door and is looking out.
Gregorius, evening.
Good evening. Shall we?
Let's.
Can I look around and see if there's anyone around here at all?
Nobody. Not a
Is there
soul
something?
stirs.
Okay.
And he
Okay.
comes out and locks the shop behind him. And he walks you... Ooh, let's have the map. That would help.
I'm assuming there's no more bodies around town. We're not gonna walk to the fountain and see.
No. They're finished with killing
Please,
everyone.
no. We've had enough murder for a while.
Where the fuck is the map?
Revolt is not the most happy with the fact that loads of people died and
No one
nearly died.
died.
He leads you round to the back of the Dusty Minstrel into a small house. And in the back...
Same amount of people died.
He leads you down a cellar in the small house, and under the wall, where you come out to a strange abandoned shack that you would know and have seen many times but never thought much of. And he knocks quietly upon the door and says, Gregorius here. A dark face appears around the door really quickly. You hear this voice very subtle, very slowly. Who are your friends? Visitors looking to make a purchase. Can they keep a secret? Yes, they have some of their own. Bring them in. And as the door opens towards you, you see a drow elf sitting upon a silver chair with a table in front of him, and what appears to be different counters upon either side, piles of gold and various jewels. He says, well, you have come. What can I do for you?
I need a poison that can bring someone to close to death.
A specialty of the drow. It'll cost you
How much?
700.
Deal, I'll take 3.
You do not need 3. This potion will last 20 doses.
Oh, well, you've just talked yourself out of more money. I will take 1.
Yeah, you will. And may your victims suffer.
Thank you very much.
So Maverick, whatever happened to not dying poor?
I've still got 2,000 gold. I'm pretty comfortable.
You're about to throw it all away.
He speaks up. Cease your mindless conversation. Do you have anything else to purchase, or will you be leaving?
Depends on what you have for sale.
Oh, well, sure. Never mind.
We sell most of what you can imagine. What would you like to purchase? But it's fair at this point, you could pretty much state anything and he'll give you a price.
Lucius, get your swords.
No, it's fine. And Danyata will give me a weapon. Will give it back to me. I'll honor that. I think I'm okay, actually.
Actually, do you have any enchanted t-shirts? Sorry, linen tops.
The drow make those called the Puafwi. They are shirts that fit close to your body, camouflage you in the darkest of nights, give you some protection against incoming missiles and other things, even flame. They don't do well in the sunlight, but we can sell them.
How much do they cost?
1,000 gold pieces per.
I'll take 1.
Okay. He hasn't handed you a poison or a t-shirt at this point.
Can I have them then?
When you leave.
Okay, cool. Does anyone else need anything?
Possibly, depending on what they have.
Well, ask away, they evolved.
You wish magics?
Sorry?
You wish for magics?
Yeah, essentially.
What kind of thing? A wand, a scroll?
Wands would not be very useful with my sort of magic, I don't believe. Anything that would augment natural ability.
Do you have any natural ability worth augmenting?
Quite possibly.
We have robes of incredible power, rods of incredible power. What did you have in mind?
I was thinking also a vial.
A vial?
Yes.
Of?
Bloodwell vial.
Ah, you wish for a focus.
Indeed.
They're not cheap.
How much are we talking for these? I know they're not the most common of things.
1,800 for +1.
Sure.
Done.
Sure.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Can you get books?
All sorts of books, any book you like.
Do you have something about Ravenesca?
The writings of Ravenesca. Yes. Why do you ask?
Research.
Where have you come across this name before?
I don't think that's necessary.
Where have you come across this name before?
Are you going to sell it or not?
Well, sell it, but withholding information is a dangerous path. You realize if I wished, you would never leave.
We
Maybe
saw
I
it in a
should
vision.
clarify my meaning for asking of Ravenesca is we have had invasions deep in the Underdark by worshippers of this Ravenesca. Figures of shadow. Skin unlike I've ever seen before. Creatures of night, creatures of shade, and they are powerful, even for the drow. If you know something of them, we need that information.
It's not that I know anything of them. We have come across some.
Ah.
We're trying to arm ourselves with knowledge. That is all.
Very well, I'll give you everything we have for free.
Thank you.
And this time he does pull something forth. He pulls forth a large leather-bound book with a silver filigreed, spine. And it is written in the Drow tongue.
Undercommon,
then-
yes?
Yes. But there is an Elvish translation on the other side, should you wish. I was about to tell you that one. Yes, and even stranger, at the very back is what appears to be a coded alphabet that gives some information on translating the language of the Netherese, those who are the Shadow Veil. You may be able to use it later on to work on the code of that note. But this alphabet appears to have over 180 letters in it, and it will take a long time.
I'll work on that.
Excellent. And any information you have on these strange Raveneska worshippers, if you bring it to me, I shall pay. Pay well. Now, did any of you have anything else you wish to purchase? Perhaps some defenses for that pet of yours? He's looking at Alari at this point and indicating the snake. Well, us Drow, we keep many interesting pets, and we have armor for them.
Wow, that sounds like a really great offer. I'm completely destitute right now.
Ah, okay. Well, should you wish to purchase barding for that lovely winged snake of yours, a beautiful pet. Not quite a spider, but close enough.
Yeah, he's a beaut.
It'll cost you
Thank you.
400 gold pieces. We make them for other animals too, should you have other pets in the making.
You said barding.
Yes.
In 400. I'll buy 2. One for Laurie, one for myself.
Beautiful.
Kindly.
Both for the snake, correct?
Yeah, for both our snakes. Yes.
This really does look like a slinky. Rings of the finest mithril, but tiny. For both of them, that will give a flat +4 to AC for your pets.
Perfect.
Do you perhaps have magical rings that might keep one from being held in place?
Oh, priestesses make these, but I'm not sure it is what you were looking for, as again, sunlight will affect them very strangely. The magic of the Drow is limited in that way. We have them, but you must avoid direct sunlight on them. Perhaps if you were to be wearing gloves over them, they will cost you 1,500 gold pieces.
A little much for me at the moment, but I will keep it in mind.
Any more information on this Raveneska, and I would pay handsomely.
That is fine.
Guys, if you haven't got this, the note will garner you some cash, if you wish to share it with him.
Oh, I forgot about the note.
Yeah. If you wish to hand it over, he will read it for you.
Yeah, I'll pull it out.
He hands you a pouch after reading us through. And he looks it down and says, "These are orders. Orders to raise an army, give them hell. Create a distraction for the night of the 31st. And to assemble the portals. And it is signed by Lyric. That is no Netherese name. That is a Gnomish name. The Gnomish name. Commander of the armies. This information is priceless. 6,000 gold pieces.
You're willing to give us 6,000 for this note?
He's already given it to you.
Well, I guess you can get your ring now, can I?
I might think about it.
We're always available.
do.
You come down at night, you knock twice upon the door. I will, if you don't get a response, don't be foolish enough to enter. Are we done?
You know, it does strike me that we might be in danger quite often, quite soon. I will take it.
Oh, you travel, do you? Where do you travel?
Oh, bounties here and there.
Make a deception check.
It's true.
It was, but make a deception check just in case, because I want to see whether he...
16.
16. Ah, okay. Have you seen the bounty posted for Vasquez?
Yes. I don't believe there was much information.
No, he's one of ours, you know.
I'll be honest. I think it was a little above our pay grade.
There's a trick to Vasquez, you see. Get close. He is no problem. He turned on the drow years ago and began selling his skills to those of goodly weal, those of human Iblith weal. Disgusting. Bring him down and let's just say the taverns won't be the only one to reward you. He was last seen traveling with a group of bandits on the road to Toluria. Be careful if you take him on. Does that conclude our business?
Very helpful.
I'm a merchant. I sell, I buy. And sometimes people help.
I think when he said Iblith, I think I would swipe my hair behind my ear.
He doesn't like that.
Figured he wouldn't.
But he's a merchant. He will try and keep his prejudices to himself.
Have a good night.
He walks away from you and steps straight into the fireplace. He's gone.
How peculiar.
It's an exit.
It is.
Best part about it was he wouldn't even give you a name.
He didn't.
Yeah.
You see Gregorius is sat behind you, sort of almost trembling. And he says, I hate dealing with them. But my God, do they have some good goods. He did say good goods.
Yeah, it's a good goods.
He didn't have much grasp
Damn
of
right he
grammar at the
does.
time. Yes.
Damn right he does.
You are aware
So-
that exposing these things to the sunlight corrupts the magic wildly. You must be careful.
I'll wear it underneath my
Yeah.
regular stuff.
Cool.
All of his magic things then are corrupted in sunlight then.
They are made by the drow with the power of the Fedres, which is the strange undergrowth of the Underdark that allows them to create magic. They do not work by sunlight like Moat's magic does.
So when he left, did the stuff just appear?
No.
I walk out.
And there you see one young halfling holding a bag. He hands it over silently, nods, and walks away. Inside is everything you purchased.
Interesting method of delivery.
How many uses did you say I can get out of the poison?
20.
So
There are strict instructions on provided with the poison to say it must be ingested, and that 25 milliliters will be the approximate dosage. Any more than that will kill.
Okay.
Sorry, Lucius.
No problem. So I'm going to pull out the book, and then ponder over it, and then think and ask God, if I were to decipher the cipher, would I learn the Netherese language?
You could try.
I want to try.
You'd be able to read and write it, but speaking it would be near impossible for one of your tongue right now. You'd have to spend a lot longer studying that.
That's fine. I don't mind spending that time to do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And as you return to the tavern to get the last few hours of sleep in the night at 2:30 in the morning, till the following day, take a long rest, and we shall see you in the morning. And
Just before I do that, I'm going to pull out my dagger, draw a few pinpricks of blood at the very least, to fill up this vial.
excellent.
And I'm going to read the book. Start reading the book at least
Yep.
a little bit before I go to bed.
And with that, we shall give you session 1 of 7 for those for deciphering that book. You will need to do it
Wow.
6 more nights before you are able to read and write in Netherese. You will also learn little bits of information as you go, and I will fill you in. But we shall conclude our episode there. An interesting Gallivant.
That felt fairly short, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah,
that's
that
because we
did
spent an
feel
hour
very
and 15
short.
minutes in combat at the beginning.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm quite
Just
glad you
like that,
decided to
though.
do my
That's
level
what it
2
is.
balanced bounty. I didn't know how that would go, but fuck it. You can turn it in for 500 gold pieces as well. Grab them at the tavern as you turn back to Mikhail.
Honestly, last episode was kind of dire. I feel like this is kind of a good palate cleanser.
Yeah, that was the aim. Something pleasant. Lots and lots of money for your travel
Yeah.
to Fluria, so that the bandits have something to steal from you. And, yeah.
Also, you really need to stop giving us values that are divisible by 5 and give us ones that are divisible by 6 instead.
I gave you 6,000 gold pieces for the information.
Yeah, that was better, but this one was 500 gold again. It's really not convenient. It comes out to 83.3333333.
Call it 85. Make it easy.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, round up to the nearest 5 every time. I don't give a shit.
Are we adding that now?
By all means, please do.
Okay.
But we can split our. We
I
can
cut
split
out.
our...
I missed
Go
all
on,
of
Larry.
them. Okay. No, sorry. Continue.
No, I go on.
I cut out, so I missed everything that everybody just said.
Okay, we'll catch you up after session. But yeah, we're concluding the session basically. So it brings us to an MVP. I shall come first to Rook. Matt, who was your MVP for the day? Or
I'm
what?
gonna give my MVP to Brother Olari getting a 4 on an athletic check of 5.
It was a contested athletics check, and this shambling man with a +4 strength rolled a 5. It was quite pleasing to beat somebody with a nat 1. Yeah, I'll go with that. Lucius, Kira, your MVP.
Mine goes to Rook's extra baggage.
The burden, the inventory burden. Jamal, your MVP.
I've got 2, if I'm
Mhm,
allowed.
go on.
2. First one, Maverick and his goblin.
Yeah,
All of it. Every
bit
bit
of
him
using
being a
his goblin language to speak to a unicorn.
And
Yeah,
you're also previously being salty about not being able to use goblin.
yeah.
Only for that to happen. And the next one is the monk tail and the cashews.
Oh yes, the cashews. I don't know why I went like that. It just sort of happened. Speaking of Maverick, Josh, your MVP. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Jamal. Did you want to finish that?
I was going to say, did you like how I also made mention of Wolfgang's magical nuts yet again?
Yeah, I got that. I like that. Josh, your MVP.
So basically, like when I think of the group, I always think of like Kara being the dad of the group and Kenna being the mom. So for me and Leopold to start like bickering between each other and Lucius to be like, all right, can we just go already?
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, it's definitely there's definitely a father and mother figure there. Speaking of Mother Kenna, who's your MVP? Lauren?
It's gotta be the shambling mound just eating a lorry.
Yeah, that was pretty beautiful. Cow, being eaten by a shambling mound. Was that your highlight of your day?
No, mine came just a little bit later during the fraction of a second where I thought Lucius might have been flirting with his snake.
Beautiful. Well, my MVP goes to you getting Slinky, and him getting the Jafar, the more. He's got the seductive dark snake, and you've got the fucking imbecile. So I'm really glad. That snake has an intelligence of 4, by the way.
Excellent.
But it is highly charismatic. Yes, other pets will be given out in future, I promise. But I rolled a dice for this, and Lucy had requested one, so I decided to double.
We're gonna
up on
need
snakes.
a portable hold full of animal rations.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, I will allow during the break for you to visit Venuvius in the morning. He will provide you with various running around creatures for your dragon, various mice, flies, etc. for your.
I have something even better if we can.
You can try.
Unfortunately, no. It turns out a lot of these things in this bag are going to be far too bloody big. Yeah, okay. I was hoping of like a form of bag of tricks which had like small critters in it, but no, these ones have some.
No, for
really
now he'll
fucking
provide
big
you some
ones.
live things, but he'll provide you some rations for the road. In little cages. And yeah, I shall let you all sleep and hope that you don't get beaten up by Rook's father overnight. And we shall proceed next week. Same time, same place, 6:30. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for watching. We will be raiding.
Until next time.
Actually, no, we won't. We will be ending. So thank you very much for being here. If you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.